Thursday evening. I am your host, Eric, and I am losing my crap already. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live, where we are a weekly VR podcast that broadcasts live simultaneously to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And if you can't catch us live, what is more important than us? You should be here live. But if you can't, no worries. You can catch us on your favorite podcast platform, Spotify, Anchor, Apple, or Google Podcast. Yes, we are back on Apple. It's back. Thanks for being here tonight,
We're
everybody.
back on Facebook.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And we are back on Facebook. Let's go. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Finally, Facebook allows us to go back in, Todd. Just amazing how that happens, right? But yeah, I was losing my stuff already because I don't know if you guys caught that Todd snuck a little thing into our snuck a little thing into our intro that I had no idea about. And oh my god, look at this. This is the funniest damn thing I've ever seen, man.
A little something I've been working on for a while.
I love it. That is the funniest thing ever, man. I love you're like kicked back with your hands behind your head. Oh man. Look at
Oh! Just broke my chair.
Yeah. No, that's so cool, man. Absolutely love that. Yeah, and Todd was like, "Oh, I got a little something special for the intro," and I'm like, "Oh, what's that?" So of course he does it. He does it right when I'm about to go into my opening. But anyway, before we get going, guys, we have a great show tonight. We have some amazing stuff. We've got a special guest. We've got giveaways like going out crazy. We've got game giveaways. We've got product giveaways. We've got surprise giveaways. But before we do any of that, we need to say hello to my Canadian mon ami, the Q2C Guild Master and Zenith, the Fred Norris to my Howard Stern, Todd Jackson. What's going on, Todd?
Diddly ho diddly. I'm doing good.
I can't believe you did that to me like right before we opened, man. That is too funny.
Stephanie was even in on it.
Was she really?
Yeah, I had her send me some pictures, and I told her what I was doing. I'm like, I'm doing this, and I need better pictures of his face.
Oh my god, dude! I'm like, there's no way, because I knew we were just about to go into the live, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get that under control to get the opening in. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to let it go. At that point, I'm just gonna have to let it go. But yeah, too funny, man. I think that looks fantastic. I can't believe you did that. It looks great. I love it. We got a
lot of potential. We're gonna put it everywhere.
Hell yeah. So let's do this, guys. Let's get right into this. Let me ask you the first week. How's your week, man? How's things going? Todd is ready to get out of town, man. You're going to Roatan for 2 weeks, man.
I can't wait. Yeah. Well, I think we're ready.
It's
My wife's more ready than I am.
I was gonna say it's tough when you're leaving for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? You got to get a lot of stuff in order, man. It could take you 2 weeks just to get ready to leave for 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. And the fact that it's our own home that we're going to, so we're taking Rubbermaids full of stuff and a cooler and full of stuff and just tons of things that we need at the house. So
yeah. Todd's got a swag like a house that you do Airbnb there too, right? When you're not there.
Yeah.
So he's got this beautiful house on the island of Roatan, which is just gorgeous. I love it there. I've been there on a couple of cruises, and it really is amazing. So you must think you're better than me because you're going to Roatan for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug the picture.
Oh yeah, look at this freaking place, man! Holy crap! Can I come there and just sleep in that little pool house?
No, the one on the left there. This is a bathroom.
I'll sleep in the bathroom. I don't care. I'm in Roatan. Who the hell cares, man?
Right?
I don't care where I sleep.
Yeah.
But all right, Todd, let's say hello to our chat because we got a lot of people here already watching. We've got a few people on Facebook. I think it'll build hopefully, but we got some people watching on YouTube. So let's say hi to everybody, man. So I lost my restream chat already, so I'm just gonna go back to the regular chat. So let's go back up. We've got let's go all the way to the top. We got Mr. Tasselhoff is here. He said to be back at 9, although might be on Zenith. Dude, you can't be on Zenith when I'm here because I can't play Zenith when I'm here, so that means you can't play Zenith.
Yeah, right.
Dickel Talos Pineda's here. He says Zenith all the way. Chi-Town D says hello, everybody. What's up, D? D's ready to run our wheel tonight. D, what are we doing after the show? We didn't do any gaming. I've been so busy the last 2 days. I didn't do any gaming. I need to play some After the Fall tonight or Zenith or something. We got to go play something tonight after the show. I'm drinking coffee like crazy, so I'll be up and ready to go. Troy Gillis is here. He says, "Evening, folks." Pablo Lieras is here. Kyle Kitchings is here. Traveling Man, what's up, Traveling Man? Karina Stimson, hey Karina. Define Tech. Is it delayed? We were a couple of minutes late. Todd was getting his little surprise for me ready, and my wife is here as well, and she said she's been waiting for it. Todd.
Yep.
She said she's been waiting for it. Chris 9989 is here. Chris Lebrecki, what's going on, man? How you doing? Oh, we got a restream bot in here now. What's that from Facebook? In the YouTube chat? That's different. Haven't seen that before.
The restream bot will be if I type in the main.
All right. Let's go. Todd says, let's go. Diz the Game Cat's here. He says, what's up, boys? What's up, Diz? How you doing, man? How's everything going? We got No Spam in the Kitchen is here. What's up, Nick Thompson? How you doing? He's now No Spam in the Kitchen, Todd. From now.
Yeah, I agree.
Nick Thompson, but we're going to call him No Spam in the Kitchen. Let's see who else we got. Orland Hooper's here. Kubo92, Alex Kubokawa is here. We got Rattlehead. We've got Kyle Kitchings. I think I said already. We got Person's here. What's going on? He says Potato. What's going on, Potato? Who else we got here? Man, there's a lot of people here, man. I love to see it, man. And then in Facebook, we got Paul Fennessy, Stephanie Ciccarelli Masher, Joseph Alcantara, Cass of Thousands. Krista Lee is here. She says, hey, guys, what's going on? Krista Lee, how are you guys doing? I hope everybody had a fantastic week. Thanks for hanging out with us. We have a very cool show tonight. We've just got a lot of stuff. I mean, this is kind of like the slowest time of the year for VR. We're heading into February, where you're not going to see a ton of new game releases, and the game releases that you do see are going to be, okay, nothing to write home about. But that doesn't mean there's not a lot to talk about, because I mean, we had to like cut topics. I mean, tonight, because we were like all of a sudden, we have 8 topics we're talking about. You know what I mean? So, and guys, let's just say that let's say thank you to a couple of people, because we started a Patreon this week, and we've got some Patreons, Todd, and we didn't have anybody be able to join us this week. Troy Gillis was there for a little bit, but he was working during it, so he didn't really say anything. But during our meeting for show prep, we did have some people that were available to come. We got Jason Ward, who became a patron. He became a tier 4 patron. We've got Troy Gillis became a tier 4 patron. We've got Michelle Dillon became a patron. We've got Chi-Town D became a patron, a tier 4 patron. Thanks, D. I saw you become a patron just the other day. Thank you very much. We got Orland Hooper as a patron, and Rattlehead, and Kubo92, Alex Kubokawa. Am I missing anybody else, Todd?
Nope, that's good. I think Alex was our very first.
He was our very first. Thank you very much. But thank you to all our patrons, and we appreciate it. And if anybody else would like to sign up, we've got 4 tiers of Patreon that you can get into for as little as $1.99 a month.
$1.99.
$1.99 a month. You can help us out, and you can get your name on the Patreon scrolling sheet, and on all of our content at the end of all of our content. So yeah, for sure. But yeah, Todd, I mean, lots of stuff going on, right? I mean, just amazing games to play, lots of information, lots of news, and we got special guests tonight too at some point.
We do, and that's going to be that's exciting. I'm excited to see her.
Yeah, it's a special guest, and she has been here kind of in the past at one time, but it wasn't live. It was recorded. It was kind of live. I think it was live, but it was a different time, right?
Yeah, I think it was live.
It was live, but it wasn't our normal 9 p.m. slot live. It was a different day.
It was a special day. Yeah.
Stephanie Ciccarelli Masher says, as I listen to the freezing rain hit the window. Ugh, summer. I know. Did you see Todd's house, Steph? He said that we can come and stay there for like 6 months out of the year for free. He's such a good guy.
I'm such a good guy.
Glenna Councilier is here. She says, hey guys, hey Glenna, how are you doing? Good to see you. She says, way to go, D. Way to go, D. Yeah, absolutely. D is part of the team now anyway, so she didn't even have to do that to be in our meetings. We would let her as the queen of the wheel of death.
Queen of the wheel, right? Yeah.
The queen of the D wheel. She could get into our meetings anyway, but she said she wanted to support the channel and the group, and she's awesome. But yeah, thank you, D. I'm really sick of the weather already, Todd. I'm done with it, man. I'm ready for
you guys got a storm coming in, so it's getting worse.
Yeah, we do. It's not going to be any fun at all, man. It's going to be we got they canceled my daughter's school already for tomorrow, so it's coming.
Is that because of snowfall or just because of the
Well,
freezing rain?
we have ice coming tonight, and then tomorrow we have probably 8, could be anywhere up to 8 to 10 inches coming. So of snow.
Right.
So
And you're in what, upstate New York?
Upstate New York, yeah. So when our snow comes, it stays. It doesn't leave usually because it's cold enough here that it stays forever. It'll be here until May.
Yeah. Our winter's been so light. Like we had the end of December there, we got dumped pretty hard. We always, it's Canada, we get dumped on all the time. But this January, end of January, like all the snow's gone.
Yeah,
It's all melted. It's been weird.
Do you hear somebody keep trying to click into Restream or something? Or is that me? Maybe it's on my end.
No, I don't hear it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean it's weird. Our winter's been extremely light. We've had a little bit of snow here and there, but nothing major. But yeah, for sure. You know who else likes a good 8 inches? D says. We don't have the My Mom button. That's Roots' button. We can't steal Roots' button. So yeah, guys, let's talk about let's talk about the games we're going to give away this week. We've got 3 games we're going to give away this week, but we've got 2 that we're going to talk about right now. We're going to give away Anshar Wars 2 Hyperdrive, and we're going to give away Golf Plus. We're also going to do the drawing for the Pro Grip from Hello Real, the Pro Grip golf club stock. We're going to do the drawing for that tonight on the wheel, so we're going to give that away tonight as well. So I thought it was a good time to give away a key to Golf Plus also. So yeah, and we got our special guest. We're going to give away a key when our special guest comes in as well. Probably about maybe a half hour or so. We'll see our special guest. So yeah, so we've got some awesome stuff to give away tonight, and I'm really looking forward to having this guest in here. And yeah, I mean it's nice to be able to do these giveaways every week, Todd. And I think we might do some merch, right? What are we going to do?
Yeah, I think we should give away a T-shirt. Maybe if we hit 50, we'll switch it to a hoodie.
Yeah, let's guarantee let's 100% do a T-shirt to somebody live in chat tonight because we haven't given away any merchandise in a little bit of a while. And if we get to 50, I'll turn the T-shirt into a hoodie. And damn, the hoodies look good. Look at that, Todd. Let's see your hoodie. Yeah, that's actually
all the time.
Yeah, that's actually that's one of our original logos. We actually don't. Yeah. We still have that logo available, but we've got the regular Q2C logo now too. That's the Q2C VR gamer logo, which is pretty cool. Techno Glitch is here. He says hoodie. Of course, he's just there. He is. I knew he'd be here at one time. Krista Lee says some parts of her province have up to 50 centimeters of snow. My city has lots of rain coming, up to 100 millimeters of rain. Absolutely no snow left, which is really weird for Newfoundland. Yeah, 50 centimeters is how many feet?
1.5 feet.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah.
We had some storms here last year. We had 30 inches of snow in one storm.
Yikes.
Yeah. Lisa Dormas is here. She says hello. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Scat is here. He says Cali winters aren't too bad. I know. So Todd, I'm going to be heading to California at the end of March.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
So at the end of March, I'll kind of announce it tonight because we're going to talk about it when our guest comes on. But I am going to go to. I was given the opportunity to go to GDC at the end of March, and GDC is the Game Developers Conference. It's one of the largest gaming conferences that they do in the United States, and GDC has not been held in person in the last 2 years, Todd, and they're finally going back in person again. And I was asked to go and and check everything out as press. So we have 4 days of GDC meet and greets with developers. I'm going to see some new games. Hopefully, we'll see some new hardware. Yeah, it's going to be amazing, and we're going to do the same thing that we did for CES. I'll have tons of reports. I'm going to go live on certain days, just walking through GDC, showing you different games and the new games that are coming out, and might do some quick developer interviews live, just on the spot here or there. So, if you're not subscribed to the channel, the YouTube channel, make sure you're subscribed. And if you are subscribed, make sure the bell is hit because these might be anytime during the day. I might just pop in and do a live with who the heck knows, man. There's going to be so many developers there. Cloudhead Games is going to be there. Vertigo Games is going to be there. I may have a quick 15, 20-minute interview with a developer, and it'll just be popped up during the day.
You go, girl.
Hell yeah. I'm not going to Roatan, but I'll go to San Francisco.
was having audio issues here, but
Bazinga!
I think I got it sorted out.
There you go. Yeah, that sounds good. So yeah, so that's gonna be cool, man. I am gonna do that, and while you're on vacation, I'm gonna be by myself doing the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
cannot,
2 shows without me.
yeah, 2 shows without Todd, and I don't like being alone.
I think you should just cancel it.
We could cancel it. We should probably. I should just take a vacation. I would go nuts. I can't take vacations. I need to be. Even when I'm on vacation, I need to be doing the show and doing something with this. So, yeah, I lost my internet yesterday for probably like 6 hours. I almost went out of my mind because I had so much stuff to do. And I can't sit. I can't sit. Yeah, that's why I was up all night last night, dropping that Ultrawings video because I couldn't do it before my show last night, Virtual Strangers show. Because I had no internet, so I could not do anything. And then we got done with Virtual Strangers 3-hour show, Todd. We had a special guest, AJ, in for PSVR Underground. But we went till almost 4 by the time we got done with show wrap up. And then I started recording Ultrawings. Then I had to upload it into YouTube, and then I had to edit it and cut it. And I barely had time to get it up for like 8:30 this morning. And then at 9 o'clock, I went to bed. So I was up for over 24 hours.
Crazy.
And I slept for about 3 hours, and then here we are, sucking down coffee. But yeah, I'm jumping all over the place now, guys, because I'm sorry, because there's so much information, I know, but I don't like being alone. I don't like sitting. I don't like not doing anything. So guess what, Todd? We have a replacement for you the second week.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. We have a replacement for you. I finalized it this morning, actually. I'm trying to deal with it for the last few days. And we have Zach from Z-Storm Games coming in, and he is going to sit in your chair, and he is going to talk with us and be a special guest host on the 17th. So not this next Thursday, but the Thursday after, February 17th. It'll be me, it'll be Z-Storm, and it will be D doing the wheel. And then maybe we can get D to do some other producing behind the scenes. I don't know, because I can't do what you do.
Go, girl.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, Z-Storm is a super cool guy. If you guys do not follow him, he is a Twitch streamer. He does a lot of live streams, but he does videos as well on YouTube. But he's mainly a live streamer on Twitch, and he's doing a lot of Zenith stuff right now. But he does a little bit of everything, and he's really a cool guy. I got a chance to hang out with him a lot. We walked the show floor pretty much every day at CES, and we hung out at some after parties and stuff, and we became friends, and we've been kind of watching each other's stuff right now. So it's cool. And then I'm interested to have him come in and talk with us. I want to get his take on a lot of things going on in the virtual reality world. So he will be with us. Sure. Yeah, on the 17th.
For all you Zenith players out there, he's doing Twitch drops. Are they done? Is he still?
He was doing them the other day. I don't know if they're done, but
I think they're still going on.
Yeah, he was just.
So you can watch him on Twitch, and if you sync up your account, then you can get in-game things. Like right now, I think they're doing tickets for to enter a giveaway to get a key. But then eventually they're planning on doing like cosmetic gear and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, like Tarkov does drops all the time for Twitch drops, or you can get gear. It'll drop you special gear or maybe an item. Sometimes it's not the best stuff. The longer times that you do it, the more good stuff you get. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean Twitch. He's really been. And what happens is, when you do that, you have to stay on for a long period of time because people want you to be on. You know what I mean? So people are always like, "Oh, can you stay on for another hour? Because I just need to get this. I need to get another 45 minutes in to get my last drop." So you end up having to stay on longer and longer all the time. Kyle Kitchen says, "If Zach doesn't shave his head in honor of Todd, why even come on?" And I don't know if anybody here knows who Zach is or looked at him, but Zach is has got a huge full beard and a huge full
full head of hair.
So I don't see him shaving anytime soon to come on the show.
Awesome.
But he's super cool. You guys are nobody can fill Todd's chair. But Zach will try his best, and you guys will get a kick out of him because he's extremely entertaining to watch. Yeah, right. Paul Fantasy says my lad has been session on Zenith for all week. He's level 27. Nice. Done. Level 27. That's awesome.
Getting into the good areas with some really cool bad guys.
I played 2 days this week. I was extremely busy the last day or two, so I really haven't played anything except I did play some Wanderer, and I played some Ultrawings, as you guys saw, which we're going to talk about that stuff in a little bit. But I was able to get in for a couple of sessions of Zenith, and I'm up to level 15 now, Todd. It's pretty good for me. I mean, I'm not a grinder, so I'll take it, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. What are you at? Where are you at now?
I'm at halfway through 19.
You just got to be better than me. Okay. You just got to always be better than me. So, yeah. Mepper's got a ice storm, he says, too, man. What's going on, Mepper? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming by. But he says we're in the middle of an ice storm. Oh, Mepper's in the guild? Awesome. Yeah, so guys, anybody who's out there, Todd, are you going to have a chance to get anybody in before you leave? Or
I can do one tonight after the show.
Yeah, so anybody who wants to be in the Q2C Virtual Strangers Guild, basically right now you can only have the guild master bring you into the guild, and the guild master cannot give that power over to anybody else. So once you're the guild master, you're kind of stuck with it. And Todd's going away, and he's not going to be playing for 2 weeks. So if you want to get in to the guild now and not wait the 2 weeks until he gets back, you may have to come in tonight and meet us, because we'll go in after the show, and we'll hang out, and we'll try and bring as many people in as we can. So let's have a spot we're going to meet, Todd, for like.
Let's jump into Brim's Tavern. It's a easy place to get to.
Yeah, so anybody who wants to meet us after the show and get into the guild, meet us at Brim's Tavern. We'll probably be there for let's say an hour. We'll be there for an hour after the show. We'll go in there and we'll hang out, and we'll bring as many people in as we can. And guys, if you know somebody or friend, maybe they're not, they don't watch the show, or they're in a group but they want to be part of a guild, bring them in too. We'll bring anybody in who wants to come in and be a guild. Doesn't matter what level you are or where you are. We will bring you in, and Todd will Sherpa you all to level 30.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Todd put a great video out this past week too, man. You did a great video, like a beginner's video for Zenith.
Yeah, I think it needed to be done. There was so many people asking so many questions, and the tutorial is a little bit lacking by design for most part, though. Like, this is a type of game where you have to figure stuff out. They don't just tell you what to do. So.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean,
for those that don't want to figure it out,
and MMOs are kind of like that, right? I mean, they've always been kind of like that a little bit. It's something. I mean, I guess you have to kind of learn the ways to do things. So but it's nice when you have somebody who can help you along and teach you. Orbis was worse. Orbis was basically they give you nothing basically. I mean, it was the only way you were going to figure anything out in Orbis is if you went in there and found somebody and talked to somebody who would help you along.
Yeah. So yeah, it is Hydrosplat US West. Chi-Town is correct. And to answer, who was it, Pablo? There is no limitation so far on guild. Like, we knew a couple guilds with 120 plus members, so far no limits.
Yeah, we were we did Virtual Strangers last night. We had a special guest on Virtual Strangers in the Night. We had AJ from PSVR Underground, and also on the podcast PSVR Without Parole with Brian Paul. And the PSVR Without Parole guild, I mean, that channel has 80,000 plus members, so they're just huge, or followers. So it's a huge channel. But they have 100, I think he said they have 114 people in their guild. So we know it's over. You can do over 114. We don't know exactly how many yet, but they have 114. So we have some room to grow, guys. So and people are always looking for people to play with, and that's what being in a guild is all about. Some of these quests you cannot do on your own, or you're going to have a really hard time doing on your own. So, even if you think you're not the most personable person, or you just don't like, having to talk to people, just come in and hang out, and you can just say, hey, can you help me? You don't have to talk a lot. There's people that just want to get hooked up with people and quest. You know what I mean?
Join up with Eric. He likes to talk.
Oh yeah, I can talk enough for 5 people.
Blah 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 blah.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. This show's been the best outlet for me in the world, man. My wife,
right? Your wife, thanks.
Thank God I don't have to listen to me anymore. I know, right? She probably couldn't get off the show fast enough. She saw that thing in the beginning. She's like, I'm out. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ashley Treble's here. She says, hey, fellas, nice stream. Thanks, Ashley. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. We appreciate it. It is a nice stream. It's cute. Quaint. Not bad. We're getting there.
Ashley just showed up?
That's Ashley Trouble, not the other Ashley.
Yeah. Well, she probably hasn't seen this, so I thought I'd show her.
I love it, man. That is just too funny. Oh, you should have done it with your short beard, though, not your big beard.
No, because I'm growing it back.
It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Oh man.
Yeah.
So I don't see our guest. Our guest maybe is running a little bit late. So why don't we just move on, Todd, and let's talk about some games that we've been playing this week and some content that we've been dropping on Facebook. So we talked about Todd doing the nice video he did for Zenith, which was really well done. And I'm sure it took you a ton of time to actually walk through all those things and then edit it out and make it right. But it
did.
came out really good though.
There was a bunch that afterwards I was like, oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have covered this. So there's probably another one coming.
Yeah, and there should be. I mean, there's other things like I think. I mean, it would be a ton of work, and I don't know if you could even do it, but like, I think there should be a video out there showing the location of every tier.
I've been thinking about that.
That would be cool,
I'll have
right?
to restart a character, but that's okay.
Actually, Trouble, when are you getting into Zenith? I would love to get in and hang out with you in Zenith and do some questing in Zenith and stuff. Me, you, and D, and Todd, and Roots, and we had a great group the other night. We took Barbo and Jason and
Radio Run.
Yeah, we took a great group in the other night. It was me and D and Wes Dillon from Virtual Strangers and his wife Michelle, our moderator, Michelle Dillon, and we had a great time, man. It was really Wes's kind of like his first full time in there with a party. He had been doing some small quests on his own and stuff, but he had a lot of fun, and it made the game for him going in. And a lot of people don't want to go in and do things by themselves on something like that. They want to go through and they want to quest with other people, or they just want to group up and hang with other people as they're doing these things. Some of these things can be monotonous, right? When you're doing some of these tasks. But if you're in there with a group of people that you're hanging out with and you're laughing with and you're having fun with, it makes them definitely easier to
changes
grind
the whole
some
vibe.
of the level. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So let's talk about what else did we what did you play anything else this week, Todd, besides Zenith?
Nope. Zenith.
You're so busy and with doing the guild thing, and he has to be
trying to be in all the time to get people in the guild. We're up to, I think, 15, 16,
so
maybe?
Mepper said that he found out that the guild leader can promote others to the officers, and the officers can invite others into the guild.
Nope. The only thing that's active right now is, unless they've updated today, mind you, I was just in like 2 hours ago. I just got one more guy into the guild, and I can make people from initiate to member, but member to officer doesn't work.
I gotcha. Yeah, Mepper, if you can elaborate on that a little bit and let us know exactly what you know there, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, post something in Discord if you know something.
Yeah, or even just message Todd directly or message me directly, and we'll if we can figure it out, we'll figure it out.
I was on their support forum today, and there's tons of people talking about wishing that they had all these functions, and be able to manage the guild from outside the game would be ideal too, like a website where I can.
Right. I mean, so you don't have to go in the freaking game every time you want to bring somebody into the guild. That's really what they need. Ashley Trouble says the After the Fall servers are ghost towns now that Zenith is out.
Right.
It's weird because you know what happens with me? I never go in there as a solo. I'm always in there with a group. So I have never gone in there and played with randoms. I mean, I shouldn't say I did it one time
over After the Fall.
I was testing my stream, ATF. She's saying that the servers are ghost towns After the Fall now because of Zenith, which is every time you get a new thing out, you're going to like see a down swing in something else until this gets a little bit old, and then they'll go back to After the Fall or whatever. As soon as After the Fall drops any new content, they'll go right back up.
Right, they're very different games, right? So
and then Zenith will do something, and then they'll go up, and you'll have peaks and valleys with everything else, but I'm still in love with After the Fall. We did another couple of runs last night, or not last night, but the other night, and I'm still loving it, man. So I did a couple of things this week because I had Virtual Strangers last night, Strangers in the Night, and we reviewed a couple of games. We reviewed and talked about Ultrawings 2, because we were the developer gave us permission to do our first impressions. We couldn't show any video footage last night, but we were able to give our first impressions, and then we talked about Wanderer, and then Zenith as well. But we're going to go over Zenith on its own in a little bit. But I'll talk a little bit about Wanderer. Wanderer is it's a PC VR game right now. I don't know if there's plans for it to go to the Quest, but right now it is a PC VR game. It's on Steam and it's on Rift, and it's actually on the PlayStation VR as well. It's a puzzle game, but it's an adventure game, so it's not just a straight puzzle game. There's more stuff to it, and when I say this is one of the prettiest games I've ever seen, I'm talking this rivals Half-Life Alyx in the environments and in the graphics. This game is just downright gorgeous, and it plays so good. The story is great. Literally, this is the best game that when the year is young, the best game of the year so far. But I really could see us talking about this game at the end of this year for Game of the Year. It's that good. And I'm only about 3 hours into it, and I've heard it could be anywhere, depending on how quickly you play, a 10 to 15 hour game. And I'm only 3 hours in. And I'm in love with the game, man.
And it's like January or February, I guess. But
I know, yeah.
They could add content by the end of the year, which would boost it for sure for Game of the Year, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd have to see how the story would work and if you could even add content to this kind of thing. But I mean, it's always you can always do something, so it's always possible to do something like that. But it doesn't need it on its own, exactly on its own. A 15-hour game, 12, say a 12 to 15-hour game.
Crazy.
I think you could probably power it through in 10 hours. But if you want to see everything, because literally almost every object in this game is you can manipulate and grab and pick up. There's letters all over the place. There's pictures. I
like that kind of game. I'm not a big rush, get to the end. That drives me crazy.
Yeah.
If it's a 3-hour game, I want to take 5 hours and look at everything.
Yeah. Literally the opening scene when you first come into the game, you're in a second-story apartment and there's somebody in a skiff, like a boat, like a little skiff down below you, and you have to meet them. Okay, so basically you just have to go down a level of stairs. AJ from PSP Underground said it took him over an hour just to get to the skiff because there was so much stuff to see in the apartment and then in the floor below that it took him almost an hour of gameplay just to get to the skiff. And literally in the game time, it's like a 5 minutes. It should be if you just walked. Not even that.
You just went down there. Yeah.
If you just walk down there, but there's so much stuff to see and read and pictures and books and things you can just look at, and it's just super cool, man. And I'm not a big puzzle fan. I'm just not into them that much. And if I get into a puzzle game that frustrates me, I get bored with it quick, and I don't want to. And especially when you're in a headset, I'm like, I just want to move on to something else. But this game had me wrapped. I mean, there are puzzles in it, but they're not stump you to where you get frustrated puzzles, say like a Myst.
Right.
But they're not like easy puzzles like and I Expect You to Die. I would say puzzle-wise, it's maybe along the lines of Red Matter, but and Red Matter is a great game. It's probably one of my top 20 games, but this game blows Red Matter out of the water.
Really?
But puzzle-wise, it's very comparable to some of the puzzles. But it's got time travel in it, Todd. So a lot of the times you're grabbing parts from one time period, and you have to figure out how this thing that you just grabbed from one time period can help you progress yourself in another time period. Which is just mind-boggling cool, man. I love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the trailer.
Yeah, let's see the trailer. It's so good.
Time is a complicated business, isn't it, Asher? And you've managed to bend, if not nearly
This scene right here where you open this window, it gave me like Half-Life Alyx vibes in the beginning.
Totally.
Do you think
you look out at 2017?
Help shape is a worthwhile payoff for your escapades? Don't be too hard on yourself. In the end, some things just prove to be inevitable. You follow down his path and, well, there's no coming back.
Creepy.
Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good. I love it. I love it. It's just such a cool. It's got such a cool vibe to it, man. It really does. You need to get in there and try. I want you to be able to play it because I want to see what you think and what and where you think what you because I want to know because sometimes something happens to me is I get recency bias. So I'll get into a game that I find it absolutely amazing, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, game of the year!" And then I'll be like, "Oh, I'll get into the next game." I'm like, "Oh my god, game of the
Oh
year!"
my god, game of the
You know
year.
what I mean? So sometimes I do fall into those traps. So I have to check myself sometimes. So I'd like to see, and I know Wes is absolutely in love with this game too, and so is
Yeah.
AJ. I mean, AJ from PSVR Underground called it, and again, he's playing it on the PSVR only because that's all he plays. He does have a Quest too, but 99% of the stuff he plays is his whole channel is PlayStation. And he's playing it on that with with the Move controllers. You know what I mean? So and with a 6-year-old headset, and he said this game is a wonder. He says what was his words? He called it a masterpiece.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've seen 3 different trailers now. I've watched some gameplay footage on YouTube, and it definitely looks appealing.
Yeah.
I was blown away by Half-Life Alyx. So
yeah,
might
I mean,
just
this
have
is
to add this to my Steam library. And
the hands are very you do. Yeah. The hands are very similar. The way you look at your hands, you're kind of wearing those type of gloves. What you're doing, the way you grab things is very similar. You don't have like the hook that you do with Half-Life Alyx where you like kind of like swing things to you or like pull things to you. This is just more like, you reach out and you highlight something and you can just, you use your,
oh,
use
right.
your,
There's no like arc.
yeah, you don't have to do like the pull thing like you do in Half-Life
Right.
Alyx, but you just reach out and grab it and it comes to you, which is nice. A lot of the game is a lot of the puzzles are manipulation of objects, so you have to have good interaction when you're doing that. You don't want to be frustrated with controls when you really have to touch objects and manipulate them and turn them around and move them. So that being said, it's got to be really good, and it really is. The control scheme is really really good. What's everybody saying here? Travelman says lots of eureka moments. Been watching a wolf in VR's playthrough. Yeah, I mean, Gamertag had a great playthrough. Gamertag had a full complete game through of the whole entire game, and he didn't even talk through it. He just that's how good this game
That's
is.
a good idea.
He let it speak for itself, and he just played the whole game and didn't say anything and played the whole game and all in one video. So let's see. Wander Chris 9989 says Wanderer stomps on the Room VR, and I really like the Room. Yeah, I mean the Room is a great game, but again, it's just a puzzle game. This is something special. This is an adventure game. That's a puzzle game. That's the whole thing is it's just one great package. Barrelman says I want Wanderer. He must have it. Yeah, everybody should want this game. Technical glitch is a little jank, can't hurt nobody. There's a little bit of jank with it. Now, Roots had some issues with it. He basically glitched out of the beginning scene like 3 or 4 times. And you know what it is with Roots is if he has jank where he gets frustrated, he's out. He'll nope out.
He's
Which
out.
again, everybody's time is extremely limited, especially us, because we have so many games that we have to play for certain reasons, whether it be for the show or whether it be for review or whatever it be for whatever. And then we have, of our lives that we've got to handle too. So
some games I want to play just because they're fun.
Right, exactly. You want to do things that you want to do as well.
Yeah.
So when you're doing something, that frustrates you and it's taking away from time, and you can't get anywhere with it because of a glitch issue, it just frustrates you and you don't want to play it. You want to get out. So I understand what he was going through. I did not have any of those issues. One of the issues that he was talking about early on, it happened to me one time early on, and it was just an issue where I glitched into the raft and I couldn't get out. I had to restart the game at that point, but it never happened to me again after that. And like I said, I've got probably about 3 or 4 hours into the gameplay, probably about 4 hours, and I haven't had any issues besides that.
Well, that's good. Like, if I can put up with Hitman 3 jank, it doesn't sound like clipping through a boat's gonna end my.
Yeah,
in my day. So
yeah. I mean, Wes and AJ said the same thing. They didn't really have. Again, minor jank, small things here or there that you completely overlook because of the high quality of this game. I mean, literally, we're all saying this. This could be one of the best games. I need to see Endgame, and everybody that has completed it tells me the story really picks up the last 4 or 5 hours of the game. So, I need to play through the whole thing. And again, I can be reactionary at sometimes. So, take that with a grain of salt. I need to see the whole game, and I will finish this game. I'll probably finish this. I might finish this game this weekend, especially if we're going to be socked in with snow. I might be doing nothing but gaming for the next 3 days. So, gaming and creating content for this amazing channel that you should all be subscribed to. Yeah, we're going to be definitely doing that. So that was Wander. Let's move on to Ultrawings 2, which I did play yesterday. We did get early access to the game, and thank you to the developers for giving us early access to this game. And they actually did allow me to show some footage early this morning. They actually allowed me to post a video at 8 a.m. this morning, Todd. And the game didn't launch until 1
before launch,
1 p.m. my time. So yeah, I mean, that was really cool. They let me do that, so people could go in and they could watch some gameplay and decide if they wanted to buy it. And that's a mark of when you know a game is going to be a good game, is when the developer is not afraid to have it be shown before it's released.
Yeah, it's not going to affect, right? Like, people are going to want to buy it more, not less.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. I mean, and here's the thing with Ultrawings. You know what you're getting with Ultrawings. If you like the first Ultrawings game, you were absolutely going to flip over Ultrawings 2. And if you haven't played the series at all and you're new to the Quest platform, you don't have anything else. I mean, if you like flight games, you have Warplanes, which is a complete arcadey, dogfight game. Where this is not war. This is completely different than Warplanes. I mean, there is dogfighting elements now in the new Ultrawings 2, but it's really not just about that. There's more involved with this that you cannot do in Warplanes. This is somewhere between in the middle. This is somewhere between Warplanes and like a flight simulator, like Microsoft Flight Simulator, or
it's that good,
or like Simple Planes. Yeah. I think you would completely dig this game. There's a lot
My
here.
dad was a pilot for 45 years, so I'd be curious to get him in there. I've been tempted to get him into Microsoft Flight Simulator just to see what he.
Yeah, I mean,
always mine. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure, somebody like that might dig Flight Simulator more because they're looking for that. But for me, I get bored.
Well, they're looking for the flying. He's not looking for the buttons and everything.
Yeah, if you're just looking to get up there and fly, and you still have to start, you still have to turn your gas on. You've got to flip, switches and levers. You've got to use your throttle to throttle up, and you can stall it out. When you're trying to get going,
that's good.
You start it and get it going. So, I mean, there's things in here that give you the flight sim, feel to it. But it doesn't have the monotony that like a Microsoft Flight Simulator can have.
Right.
To me, those games put me to sleep. I don't want to get up there and just fly a plane for an hour in one direction. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you having to look at
those guys who play that trucking simulator on Twitch.
Oh, the Euro Truck Simulator. Oh my god, yeah, or American Truck Simulator. Yeah. I mean, with a wheel, I guess it's fun, but I don't know. I'm like,
for 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't know if I want to do that, but. I had a lot of fun with Ultrawings, and I talked to the developer, and he's telling me there's over 60 hours of content here, Todd, for $24.99.
Wow.
Yeah, I think there's like 8 different planes. They have multiplayer coming, so you can actually see in one of the menus they have all the servers up, but they're all grayed out, so it's not ready yet, but it's coming. And they already have new content ready to drop for like different missions already and stuff. So yeah, I think I think this is a 100% recommend from me, especially if you were an Ultrawings fan. Did you play Ultrawings, the first one, Todd?
I did play the first one, yeah.
What did you think of the first one?
I quite enjoyed it, and it did have a little bit of a different feel than the Warplane. Warplanes it's the multiplayer that gets Warplanes, right? Like, it's so much fun playing together.
Yeah. I mean, I still think if you want to get in and do multiplayer and you want to battle it out in a World War II plane, I think Warplanes is your deal. But here you're getting new planes. You're getting some upgraded stuff. There's missions. There's not really a set story per se. There are missions that you can do now. Where there was before, it was very basic. You were doing jobs and having to get licenses to open up different planes.
Yeah.
Here, there's a little bit more coherence to it. Like it puts you in these missions of these things that you have to do, and you're fighting like drones, so it's not even real people. But it's going to be cool when they get the multiplayer in there with that.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to a couple people I saw just stopped in. Jesse Jasso is here. He's going, "What's going on, man? How you doing?" He said, "Come in to say hi, but I got to go to bed." Understand that completely, especially if you're in a different time zone. Understand, man. Shah Azrael is here. He says 60 hours. Wow, yeah. I mean, the amount of content you're going to get with this game for $24 or $24.99 US dollars is completely crazy. And yeah, I'm impressed. I spent a little bit of time with the original Ultrawings, maybe a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours, something like that, just because I got bored with it. And here, I can tell you, I spent probably about the same last night getting all my recordings together. Probably about 3 hours, and I want to go back. I can't wait to go back because I want to get this. There's a jet plane. There's actually a chopper that you get, a helicopter.
Oh, that's cool.
At some point. The developers tell me about 5 hours in, you were going to pick up the access to a helicopter, which I'm extremely excited about doing.
Yeah.
What was somebody saying about don't put down the truck simulators?
Yeah, Nibelheim, I think, said it.
Don't
talk bad about Euro Truck Simulator.
Traveling Man says, "I drove truck. You learn nobody else on the road knows how to drive." That is 100% true, my friend.
Right.
Yep. Technically says, "Yeah, not buying it. The last worked on sim rigs. Those jerseys did a update and it killed the plugin." Yeah. Technically, you don't buy any games, so you saying not buying it doesn't mean anything because I don't even know what was the last game you actually purchased.
I think he bought Zenith. Didn't he buy Zenith?
I think he did, but he was trying to get a refund.
What? He didn't like it?
No, because he was probably like, "Oh my god!" He probably just said, I'm going to go in and try it, but I don't want to pay for it, so I'll go in and try it to see what everybody said, what everybody's saying about it, and then I'll just get a refund." But Technoglitch is too funny, man. I absolutely love you, bro. I do. You're the best. I bust on Technoglitch, but he's a good friend. I really do like him. He says a crap piece, Jankfest. Vacuum gloves, absolutely. Vacuum gloves are the best. All right, so let's talk about.
Let's actually watch the trailer for Ultrawings.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had a trailer. I'm sorry, Todd. Let's do it. Trailer for.
Mayday, pilot. Enemy fighters are closing in. We need you vertical ASAP.
Welcome back to Ultrawings, pilot.
Just a tease.
Oh, it's so good, though. It's so good. I really did not think I was gonna be so in love with this game when I played it. I'm like, man, this really is good. It feels like I played that game Simple Planes. Remember I did that one, and my whole video was me crashing into an aircraft carrier about 30 times because it was so hard. So Simple Planes is definitely a flight simulator. They give you no help. They stick you in a cockpit and they're like, "Here, fly," and you're like,
figure it out.
Yeah. So this is definitely not that. It definitely gives you a lot of help along the way, and it's just a lot of fun, man. And it looks good. Right now, it's currently only on the Quest 2. There is a Steam version coming, and I believe it's going to be on the Rift as well. So it will be cross-buy, but they're not out yet. So the only way you're playing this is on a Quest 2, because guess what? It's not on Quest 1. So you're only playing it on a Quest 2. We're going to be seeing this more and more, guys. So if you are currently sitting on a Quest 1, I think you probably need to move yourself. Well, I mean, you are, but if you can still play other stuff. But if you don't have anything else besides the Quest 1, then I think you're going to want to move to the Quest 2 very shortly.
Time has come.
Yeah, it's here. It's here. Many of these new games now are just not going to come out for the Quest 1 anymore. I think they've kind of moved on from that. Unfortunately, with the way things are going with the games and sizes, you're going to have to. Texas, bye-bye Quest 1. Yeah, bye-bye. Hey, trust me, Quest 1 was a revolutionary piece of technology that gave, virtual reality, brought virtual reality to a lot of people that would have never got virtual reality. So it will always have a special place in my heart. The Quest. I started this group based on my love of getting into standalone VR. So, it will always have a special place with me. I have one here. I will never get rid of it. It will be in my collection of headsets, which is growing by the day, Todd. So yeah, I'll never get rid of it. I have a special place in my heart for the original Quest, and it'll always be the Oculus Quest.
It'll be sitting right on top of the Vive Flow.
That's all I got. Yeah, exactly. It will always be the Oculus Quest, because when I bought it in the box, which I still have, it says Oculus Quest, not Meta Quest. So, so let's talk about. I did want to say one thing, guys. I am giving away a key to Ultrawings 2. So if you want to win a key, again, that game's $25. If you want to win a key, you can do it two ways. You can go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, watch the video, comment hashtag Ultrawings 2 in the comments, and we'll put you in for the giveaway. Or you can go to the Facebook group, or you can do both. You can either do both, or you can do one or the other. You can go to the Facebook group. There's a post there for Ultrawings 2. And you can just comment, again, Ultrawings 2, hashtag Ultrawings 2 there. And you can be entered to win. I'm going to draw it this Sunday, and we're going to give a copy of Ultrawings 2 away. Michelle B is here. Hey, Michelle B, how you doing? She says Oculus, not Meta. I agree 100%. We've been having these posts in our Facebook group the last couple of weeks because
seem to be
mainly but big time now because Oculus has officially moved on a lot of their social media away from Oculus, or I'm sorry, Facebook has away from Oculus and now into the Meta. And so people are like, are we changing the name of the group? And what are we doing? And and ultimately it will come down to a decision between me and Todd of what we do. And, we'll probably bring our mods into this chat as well, but mainly me and Todd will probably figure out what we need to do with a name change. But I think as of right now, I think it's still Oculus, man.
I think so. For the interim anyway. We gotta figure it out.
Yeah. I don't think we'll ever be a MetaQuest group. I mean, the only time I think we'll be a MetaQuest group is if basically everybody starts saying Meta, which I just don't know if that's going to be that case right now. If anything, we'll become the Quest 2 community and we'll drop the Oculus. But for right now, I'm still in love with the Oculus, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want to win a key, go to the YouTube and check that out and comment. We'll get you a key for Ultrawings 2. I have one more video I'm dropping tomorrow, guys, this week. It's a gameplay of Avicii Invector. This game shocked the crap out of me. A rhythm game, which I am not a big fan of rhythm games, but I went into an open with an open mind. I did my video recording of my initial playthrough, so I did not need to play it anymore. And I was in a hotel room for one night this week, and I had a couple of downtime when I was without internet. I find myself going back to this game. I went and played it more again, 3 more different sessions of Avicii Invector. Guys, what I'm telling you, I love this game. I freaking love this game. And let's take a look at the trailer.
Wyatt.
I don't know who this guy is, by the way.
I'll tell you.
I don't know any of the music, but I actually dig it.
A lot of it's his.
Yeah, it says that. I just didn't know it. Michelle B, 100%. You are so smart.
You said that we would always be. Without
it looks so good.
I feel lost at sea. Through the darkness, you hide with me, like the wind.
The music choices are fantastic.
Yeah.
Said you follow me in.
This right here is a free roam. This is you flying
Oh, that's cool.
in between tracks.
I gotta learn how to love without you. I gotta carry my cross without you. Stuck in the middle and I'm just about to figure it out without you. And I'm done sitting.
Very much Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
I'm going out without you. I'm gonna tear the city down without you. I'm going Bonnie and Clyde without you.
So you're kind of flipping upside down.
Yeah. It gets harder too. it
That's
gets real
cool.
challenging. Yeah.
And
So
do you see those kind of concert clips too, or is that just part of the trailer?
that must be just part of the trailer. And unless you get farther in, I saw the first 3 maps because they have it's like any other rhythm game. You have map zones, so you have like a set of 4 or 5 songs that are in a certain area. Just like you ever played
Oh, like
Audica? Like you're in an
yeah,
arena for Audica and you play for 4 songs in that arena, and then you beat those 4 songs, and it moves you to another arena, and you have 4 more songs or 5 more songs. Same thing here. You have certain maps that you're on, and I played through 3 different maps, and I didn't see any of that. You're basically in these little, you know, digital environments or these digital worlds, and it looks so good. Now, so it is a rhythm game, but this is not Beat Saber. This is not Audica. This is not Audio Trip. This is not any of those rhythm games where you're moving your body. This is not that. So if you're looking for exercise, this is not that. This is you sitting down, button pressing, okay, and then being able to look around and be in the sixth off, being able to look in the environment. You're not swinging your arms. You're not bending down. You're not moving. You're just you're losing yourself in the music, and you're getting into the rhythm with all these button presses. And Michelle B said it right away. She said, "Looks like Guitar Hero," and that is my biggest, 100% biggest points. And on my teaser for the video that I'm dropping tomorrow, it's what I use in the teaser. This is Guitar Hero in VR without actually holding a guitar. That's the only difference here to me. And I was a huge fan of Guitar Hero. I played every one of them. I love them. I still have my guitars from Guitar Hero and Rock Band, in my storage room. I absolutely love them. And
Yeah.
the rhythm that you can get into with Guitar Hero, you get into it with this one, man, because you have to get into a zone here because there's so many different button presses, and you see there the screen flips.
And you're
It's not
still
just
using a thumbstick, aren't you, to move
yeah,
around,
it's a
move
thumbstick.
back and
So
forth?
yeah, you'll see an arrow which will go this way, and you have to click your thumbstick left, and what it does is it rotates the entire screen, and you're
Oh,
in that tube, so it spins you, and now you're doing it on a different level. And as you get farther down, it's not just one rotation; it'll make you rotate in a circle, like 4 different rotations,
wow.
and then you're different button
Thank God
presses.
you're sitting down.
Yeah, and then there's triangles that you see in there, those yellow triangles, and
Mhm.
they would be like if you ever played Rock Band, on the yellow lines on Rock Band, it was the bass drum. When you were playing
Oh,
the
right,
drums on Rock
right.
Band, it was the bass drum, and that's what this
The
is here,
beat,
but you're
right.
using the left trigger. So it's basically the bass beat. Those yellow ones, you have to hit your left trigger, and then the other ones, you're hitting the X button or the A button or the B button. And man, I'm telling you,
That's cool.
I was in you guys know me with freaking rhythm games. I am like, with rhythm games. I'm like done with them and I hate them. Except for, a couple of few ones that I can actually, stand. And this game blew me away, man. And I don't even know this music. I don't know who this guy is. I've never heard of him. I am an 80s rock hair
Yeah.
metal guy, okay? So I'm like Quiet Riot and Twisted Sister and Def Leppard
Yeah.
and
They need to have a
White
song
Snake,
pack
White
like that.
Lion. Yeah, exactly. That's my kind of stuff, man. But this drew me in. This music is good music. I liked it. It's okay. I'm eclectic. I can listen to a lot of different stuff. So I enjoyed it. Again, I didn't know it, but I enjoyed it. And there's not a ton of different songs, and some of them repeat a little bit. But what happens is, as you move up in difficulty, as you go to different maps, it's just even though it might be the same song, it doesn't feel like you're on the same map. So the maps change, and the music works perfectly with the maps. If you've ever played I know Beat Saber or even like Audica, just some of the maps or the beat maps, how they work better than others. Every
Yeah.
map works with the beats here on this one. It's done very, very well. And people are going to complain about this because they're going to say it's not VR enough. Don't worry about that. And not every game has to have you swinging your arms or dodging or moving here or there. Again, this is not a
Yeah.
workout game. So if you're going into this rhythm game thinking this is a workout game, no, it's not that.
I'm glad you said that because every time I hear rhythm game, I think I have to sweat, I have to stand up, I have to work out.
Yeah, this is
So
a
this is
complete
the
yeah.
first rhythm game that you don't have to do that.
Which I know you like to get into games and sometimes meditate or just get in and zone
Yeah.
out. This is a good game for that. I'm telling you because you could actually go in on the beginner level and you could just because it's not that difficult, and you don't have to like stress out about anything. You could just go in there and enjoy the
Zone
trippy
out.
environments. Because you saw the environments there. It's a very
Yeah, that
trippy.
looks very
Um,
psychedelic.
yeah, it's very much like that, and this is very cool. The way everything looks in there. And I was playing it on medium, the highest I got, and I was struggling on medium on some of these. You really needed to like you know how it happens when you're making a video and you're trying to interact with whoever's watching you. So
That's
it's not,
difficult as well.
you don't want to be just sitting there not saying anything and have somebody watch. So I'm trying to talk to the in the recording
Audience.
as much as I can. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's tough to do that when you're trying to focus on keeping yourself in a rhythm and what you need to do. Technically says Mash needs sugar poured on him. Dude, that is the worst song ever. Overplayed. It's the only song I hate from Def Leppard. No sugar. No pouring any sugar. No sugar. But yeah, I guys, if I'm telling you that a rhythm game is worth this to buy, it's good because I hate rhythm games. So this is such a good game. I keep hearing these songs, and like I was sitting through that trailer going, dude, I want to go and play that song because it's a good song, and the map for that one is
It
really,
is, yeah.
really
So the
good.
guy is
Yeah, tell me about
a European DJ, like
This is
old
this
school.
Tim Berling guy.
Yep.
He's the guy who passed away, right?
Yeah, he
'Cause it says in
suffered
memory to him.
from depression and substance abuse, and he actually ended up killing himself in 2018.
Wow.
And he's got a huge follow and still has a huge following. So I don't know the relationship between the Avicii guys
Well,
and him. I don't know that, but
well, this game has been out for a long time, flat.
it's a flat
So,
game. Yeah, and it's
yeah, it's a
based on
flat
his
game.
music, from what I read.
I don't. Hey, Alex is here. What's going on, Alex? How you doing, man? Alex from B Haptics is here. What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know if I'd play this flat. So I don't know. Oh, there! Look at that, right in his chair. He's got the X40 right in his chair. Dude, that's one. I don't want to get off track here, but that's one of the biggest things that has basically jaded me when I went to CES and to do the haptics to the B Haptics booth to test the new gloves. They basically put you in the glove experience with an X40 on, so I actually got to wear. I have an X16. So, and I love my X16. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not happy. I'm not unhappy. I'm very happy with the purchase. But now
You're
it just
6'5".
I'm 6'4". It just makes me want the X40. So I got into it, and I said, Alex, it's like I feel like I'm cheating on my X16. He started laughing. But yeah, I was just I'm like now I think I would maybe want to sell my X16 and get an X40. Especially now that I see you're sitting on your chair. It just drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I want it. Think you're better than me with your X40?
You go, girl.
Hell yeah. Alex says he's good. He's just chilling. I know, man. Just chilling. Yeah, Alex had a couple great shows this past week. And we got in and played a little Demio last week, too. It was a lot of fun, man. Yeah, a lot of fun. We got to do that again soon. So, yeah, I mean, guys, Avicii Invector. I'm going to drop that video for Avicii Invector. It's a really, really good video. You'll get a good feel of what the game is. I'm playing a lot of these songs. I play like one on the begin. It's not even the beginner. It's beginner, easy, medium, hard, and there might be one after that. But I played everything on easy, or not everything. I played one song on easy, and then I went right away to medium, and I played all the songs that I played. The rest of them were on medium, so you'll get a good feel for the game. You'll get a good feel for the music because I kind of cut things in and out. So you're not staying all on a whole song because I didn't want to make the video too long. It's a good quick hit video. It's like 20 something minutes long, but you'll get a good feel for the game. And guess what? I'm giving away a key for that one too. So, again, this is and again, guys, this is all Patreon. Again, this is why we do the Patreon. This is why I want to thank all of our Patreons because. Again, we were given access to these games, but again, the developers can't just give unlimited keys. They gave me access, or they gave Todd access. So it's not like we have 10 keys. So the keys that we're giving away, I'm purchasing these keys. Me and Todd are purchasing these keys, and this is what we're going to use our Patreon for down the road. Because when we give away a key, most of the time it's out of our pockets, and sometimes it's from the developer, and we do appreciate that, but it can't always be. And a lot of times we have to buy them, just like we did for the 3 Zenith keys we gave away. Me and Todd had to pay for those keys. So yeah, guys, go check it out. I'll drop that video. I think I'm going to drop it at like 3:00 tomorrow. Maybe it's. I don't exactly remember. Just keep the notification bell on. I think I have it set between like 1 and 3 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time. But keep a lookout for it. It's a really, really good video. I had a lot of fun making it, and Dan, I wish I would like to see them do multiplayer in that, because I would love to get in there with other people and play that, man. That would be great. Because I just had a lot of fun with it. So, okay, Todd. So I don't think we're gonna get our guest, guys. Our guest was supposed to be here at 9:30. She is not here. The guest was supposed to be Ashley Riot, the former community manager for Cloudhead Games, Pistol Whip. Ashley, she's been on the show before. She looks like she may have had a scheduling issue because she has not been able to come in yet. But Ashley has basically moved. She's moved on a little bit from Cloudhead Games, and she's quite a bit, and she's taking a much more hands-on role with another company, a publishing company, and they're actually publishing Audio Trip, the game Audio Trip, and we're going to talk about that. And I'm not going to go into Audio Trip too much now, because as you see in Todd's background, I don't want to go into it too much now, because I knew we are going to have her on maybe next week or the week after, when she can make it without her scheduling issues, But yeah, we'll talk a little bit about it, because I think we're going to do a video on it. Maybe this week or next week. I'll do a gameplay video from Audio Trip. But this is a game that's been out for a while.
Busy in my absence.
Oh my god, dude, I have so much to do. When I lost my internet yesterday, my internet was down from 9 a.m. yesterday morning until 11 or 9 p.m. last night, and I was just like, dude, I have a list of things I need to do, and it was like completely like, I was going nuts. Radio Run says Audio Trip is a wannabe Synth Riders game. Yeah, I've never played it, Radio Run. I have access to it now. Thank you to the developers and Ashley Riot. Gave us access, me and Todd access, and we will be doing a full video on it. I've never played it. I'm going to keep my open mind. Again, you guys know me with rhythm games, but I will keep an open mind. I will go through it, and hopefully we can get something out of it. And let's take a look at the video, because I'm very interested to see. They have a new update, a 21 update or something like that.
Yeah, that just dropped. It's also only for today. It's the
daily deal.
MetaQuest daily deal for $13.99 US. You can get Audio Trip today only. So part of their Lunar Sale.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the trailer. I like the music.
Yeah, I think Radio Run hit it right on the head, and so did Paul Fennessy and a couple other people. This is extremely Synth Riders. Looks like. I don't. What came out first? I don't even know. Do you? I
don't know. I'd have to look back and see.
But one of them emulated the other one, because I'm like everything I'm looking at there, I'm like, yeah, that's Synth Riders. Different music though.
It's dancey. It's not a Beat Saber banging your wrist. Nonsense.
Well, that's why I can't stand freaking Crap Saber, because it's to me.
No, but
it's so
Synth
boring.
Riders I really like.
Me too, and you move around.
This looks even more dancey though.
Yeah, Radio Run says Synth Riders was first. Radio Run is probably, to me, he's probably the rhythm game aficionado. As much as I hate rhythm games, or can hate rhythm games, he loves them that much. He's probably like Audica is Radio Run's it's probably his number one rhythm game, or Synth Riders is close. But if you go to Audica, and if you're friends with Radio Run, you'll see that he was on the top 10 of most leaderboards. I mean, he's that good. Like there's some guys that play like super competitively with Audica, and Radio Run was up there on a lot of these
leaderboards.
Yeah, he's really good at what he does.
And he's right. It's a more dance based. And we were talking with Ashley earlier this week, and the developers, Canokta, but I can't say.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Remember the name of the Canonic? I think it's Canonic.
Canamica or something like that.
Something like that. They're the developers. It's a husband and wife, and they are formal dancers.
Right. It's just a different
it's
game. It really
definitely
is.
dancier.
Yeah, it is, and it's. I don't know what this new update is. The whole idea was having Ashley here, so she was going to give us a really good clue on a lot of this stuff. Because again, I have not played this yet at all.
No, and
But,
maybe you can have her on in my absence.
Yeah, that's
So
what
she's
I'll
on
plan on
Tuesday.
doing. You know, like I said, we couldn't get her in here tonight, so what we'll do is we'll just move it to next week. So next week, guys, I think I'm going to have, if we do have Ashley on, I'm going to have Ashley on. I think this guy right here is going to come on. And
Dave
say hi.
Marsh.
Dave Marsh reached out today, and we talked a little bit, and I think we might have Dave
Baba
on.
Booey.
Yeah, hell yeah, Baba Booey. I think we might have Dave on next week. He said he might stop in for a little while, talk to us about a little bit about what he's working on, and I can tell you guys, you're going to be interested in what he's working on. It's very, very exciting. So yeah, we'll get an update from Dave and talk to him, and you know, and he's just a good guy to talk to as a friend. You know, who cares about what he's, you know, I mean, of course I care about what he's making, but you know, I don't mind bringing him on just to chat with Dave about him because he's just such a good guy. But yeah, we'll do that next week for sure, and I think he's got some stuff to give away as well. So it's always good when Dave comes on because Dave likes to give stuff away almost as much as I do. So
Right.
At Tech English, are we playing Contractors tonight? We are not playing any Contractors tonight. We're all going into Zenith after the game radio run. And how dare you even talk about Contractors right now when you could be playing Zenith or Wanderer, or go play Avicii Invector.
How about new?
Contractors so old news, bro. No, they just got an
Old
update.
news.
Contractors got some new updates recently, so I think that's why he's talking about that. Have Dave bring a box of T-shirts. Yeah, we'll talk to Dave about doing a T-shirt giveaway. These are very limited runs, right, Todd?
I was gonna say she's got to make new T-shirts though, because
He's gotta
these
make
ones are
them 'cause,
limited edition.
Yeah, these were made. You know, these were actually made for us. I don't think he really does them, but I think we could probably talk him into doing that when he's here. If you guys help me out with that. Okay, Todd. Let's move on. Let's move into. So yeah, you know what? We're going to give a key to Audio Trip away. Let's do that now. Let's give our key to Audio Trip away. So Ashley did give us some keys to give away for Audio Trip. It is on the daily deal right now. Again, $13.99. I did put a post in the group a little while ago about that because it's up at midnight tonight. But let's do this. If D is ready with the wheel, we'll give it another second. For anybody out there, can I just say, if you're watching the show right now and you have not commented, please comment and just say hi or say, you know, put me in the wheel or whatever. So you will be you'll be on the wheel for us to know that you're here to win a copy of Audio Trip, and then we have a couple other games to give away as well.
Yeah, the Contractors thing was that Quest-enabled mods are available today, so you can import all the Call of Duty maps and all that kind of stuff and play them without.
Yeah.
VR.
Oh, okay, that's cool. They're always doing good stuff like that. I mean, I like that they're always kind of keeping it fresh. Todd, you know anything I forgot about? I completely whipped on this until just now. Is the giveaway for the golf club stock has to have all the people from that commented in the Facebook group in it.
Then we cannot do that now.
Yeah, we can do that now. So we're not gonna do that tonight, guys. I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll announce it in YouTube. So go if you want to get in for the golf club giveaway. Make sure you go on to the video that's in YouTube and comment, or make sure you're going on the Facebook and comment, and I will draw it tomorrow night. I can't do it tonight, guys, because I forgot to put everybody's name on the wheel that was on the that was on there. But I'll take it is. I'll take care of that tomorrow. And sorry about that, guys. That was just an oversight on my part. Okay, let's move on with the giveaway for Audio Trip. Is D ready? D, do you have the D wheel ready? The wheel of death.
Wheel of Death. The Wheel of Death looks good to me. We got 41 people on the list. There's 36 currently in chat, so I think we're good.
Love it.
We have. I just want to say we've had up to 13 people on Facebook.
Nice. We're getting there better. That's better. I like to see it, guys. Thank you very much. I know we had some people that reached out to me this week from the Facebook that did not know that we actually do this, and they were very interested to come and check us out. So, guys, we're building in process. You know what I mean? If we can, we want to get as many people in here as possible to say hi.
This is episode 28, so we've been doing this a while now.
Yeah, it's getting there, right? I mean, we really are kind of getting. We're moving up. You know what I mean? We're moving up, and that's cool. Tass, you want to do that? Tass says give him a MrTass golf stock. We can do that, man. If you want to do that, for sure. We got the wheel ready. We'll do the Audio Trip, and then at some point we'll give away a MrTass golf club. tonight, and then we'll do the regular the Hella Real one tomorrow. Yeah, Radio Runt recommends the MrTass golf club stock as well. Highly recommended. Trailman says, "Yeah, MrTass is the man." Yeah, he is. Jason is one of the greatest guys you'll find out there. D says she's dubbed it the wheel.
The wheel. Right. Here we go for Audica.
No, Audio Trip.
Oh, Audio Trip. Right.
Audica, you could have. Radio Runt said he'd buy you a copy. Tass, do you want to come in and show your golf stock, club stock off for the giveaway? If you do, let me know. Message me on Messenger, and I'll send you an invite. Oh my God, Chris Lebrecki wins everything. He's become the new Dylan Morrison and the new Techno Glitch.
Right?
Holy crap, dude! Congratulations, Chris Lebrecki. He is lucky, man.
He's super lucky.
Man, Chris Lebrecki, good job, man. Good job. Congratulations, Chris. You just won yourself a key to Audio Trip. Hit me up after the show, man, and I will get you set up with your key. But yeah, he's extremely lucky. He won something last week too, I think.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. But good for him. Yeah, he's like the new winner, man. He's like the new winner. It goes in spurts with people. It's pretty funny. But yeah, Tass, if you're still out there and you want to, if you're going to do the giveaway, why don't you come on? And I don't have any of your stuff like to show here right now in front of me that I can get to. So if you want to come on real quick, let me know. Message me in Messenger, and I'll send you an invite. I'll have you come on for a couple minutes and just show it off, and we'll give it away in a little bit. All right, we're moving on, Todd, because we got stuff to talk about. Let's talk about the Reloptix giveaway that we did last week. So
such a big deal.
Really is. So I don't know. A lot of you guys were here last week, but if you were not here and you're watching this later, Reloptix is a partner of our group. They're a really, really good company that makes lenses for your headsets. If you have prescription lenses and you don't want to wear glasses, they make a magnetic lens that snaps into your headset, so you don't have to worry about wearing your glasses in VR. They also make plain ones that have a blue light filter. So if you don't have glasses, but you want to have the protection of your lenses and you don't want to have a blue light filter for protection of your eyes, you can do that as well. They have a set price, guys, of $80 for the lenses. So it doesn't matter what your prescription is, up to like a crazy number, like one in 1,000. But pretty much 99% of people, any prescription you have, they will cover it for the one set price. They are giving away, we are doing a 1 month long promotion for them. They're giving away a lifetime subscription to basically get lenses for a lifetime, for your lifetime. So, once a year, if you need it, they will send you a new set of lenses. So
once a year for one person, you can't, get them for your next.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to give them your prescription, or you got to give them why you're getting it if you're changing your headset or something like that. So if you're moving to the Quest 3, or if you're going to get the Cambria, or if you're going to get, they just announced they're going to be doing the Pimax. They're making lenses for the Pimax now, which not a lot of people do. So if you're going out to get a Pimax, or you're going to get the new Apple headset, imagine eventually they'll probably do it for that too. So whatever, if down the road, 10 years down the road, you need a new set of lenses for whatever new headset is out, you message them and they will send you a new set of lenses for free for your life. I mean, this is an amazing giveaway, man. Yeah, look at all the lenses they currently make, pretty much every headset that you can have out there. Even the Go, man, they still make them for the Go, which is crazy. The G2, which the HP Reverb G2, not a lot of companies make stuff for the G2. So yeah, it's really good. But this is a crazy giveaway, guys. So if you want to get into this, you need to go to the Facebook group. You need to go look in the featured posts at the top of the Facebook group. Scroll to where you see Reloptix post for the giveaway. You need to comment #Reloptix in there for the giveaway. Or what you can do is you can go to last week's episode 27 of this live show, and you can comment there as well. Because I will be looking there as well, because we offered that to our people that were here live last week. You can always go back and watch that and get into that one as well. So yeah, I mean, again, Todd, what can you say about these guys, right?
There's not only is the company good, the product's good. I have them in my headset. I don't like wearing my glasses, so I used to just take them off and play blind. So
Yeah.
to have lenses, I actually went and got a prescription for contact lenses because wearing my glasses was driving me crazy. But the contact lens, like I'm too old for contact lenses.
It was funny exactly what he's
Pain in
saying
the
too,
ass.
because he's like, "Oh, I just ordered contact lenses because I don't want to wear my glasses anymore." And then he got them and he messaged me. He's like, "Oh, I hate wearing these contact
Fucking
lenses."
sucks.
I'm like,
So
"Oh
I'm
man,
like,
that
nope.
sucks. You just get these things and you don't even want to wear them." But Pablo Liera says, "Dude, I need these." I know, man. I know.
They're
Everybody
so
needs
awesome.
them.
And they just pop off, right? So when my wife wants to play Synth Riders, I just pop them off. She plays her game. I pop them back on. I love
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Terry Church
I'm gonna
stopped in here. I just saw him. He was here. How you doing, Terry? It's good
I'm
to
gonna
see you, man.
send Jason the link. He said he's ready to go.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Just want to look up here. Terry Church says, "I am here, just sitting in the back of the class quietly." And yeah, it's cool, man. You can say, "Hey, Diane Jackson's here." She says, "Hey, how you doing, Diane?" Christy Cusino is here. Cusino, hey, Christy, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here.
I've seen some new faces, which is kind of nice to see. So
Yeah. Terry Church says he's not doing bad, man. That's good to hear. It's good to see you, Terry. I haven't seen you in a little bit, so yeah, it's good to see you, man. I hope everything's well. And yeah, let's do this, Todd. Let's move on to another topic. Again, yeah, guys, the whole month. So you have until I think was it third week in March to do this, whatever a month from last week was. So I think it's the second week in March or something like that. You'll see on the post. It'll give the exact day. We're gonna give them away right on the show here live. We'll do it again. We'll come in. We'll do a spin on the wheel for the lenses. We'll probably have Jason and Will in to do it so they can be here to give them away as well.
yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
cool. So before we move on to our next topic, we got Jason's here, MrTass, who was kind enough to do a golf stock tonight because I screwed up and forgot about the wheel for the pro grip. Man, let's bring him in.
Hey, can you
What's
guys
up,
hear me?
Dave? Yeah, we got you, man. How you doing?
Perfect. Doing great. I was actually just playing Pierhead Arcade 2. It's an App Lab game. That thing is freaking awesome. Like every little mini game you can think of in there.
Cool.
Yeah, that Pierhead's been around for a while. That was a
Yeah.
Steam game, I think, too, right? And then I didn't really even realize it was in the App Lab store. Is that new?
Yeah, it's
Or has it
in
been there a while?
Pierhead 2. My friend who has an index, we were able to play it together. We were looking for different co-op stuff, and so it was really a lot of fun.
That's
Gosh, I'm
awesome.
so
Man,
blurry on the live stream.
Yeah, but you know what I can see though through your blurriness? Nice shirt, man.
Thank you. Yes.
That thing's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Nice. Representing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I actually keep it upstairs in case I do any online or video stuff. So I can always represent there.
He's the best.
But yeah, so as to not hold everybody up on time, this is the golf club. It's pretty simple little thing, just extension onto the handle. I'm going to use my magnetic version just to show what it looks like if it was attached. So that's it.
A little fuzzy, but
There we go. Connect it up.
Yeah.
And so we're giving away a solid piece version.
Yeah.
But it just attaches on, and you're good to go.
Yeah, these are made so well too, and you're pretty much with every game too, right? Is your preset
Like a
into every
preset.
game's
Well,
or almost
I have a
all of them,
preset in Experience. I'm supposed to have a preset in Golf Plus, but they haven't put it in yet.
Okay.
Although they did get the Hello Real one in real quick.
Right? They did.
But that's Hello Real is an awesome club. I mean, you can't go wrong for quality and for the way it attaches. And if you're looking for like a two-handed full swinging golf club, this is designed to give you a place for your offhand. You still fully hold the controller, and you just have a nice place to rest your offhand. If I can figure out where I put my club again. So it's just two-handed hold. Oh,
Gotcha.
There you go.
Yeah, and to me, what's nice about this is because I absolutely love both, and what's nice about both, if you're looking at Hello Real or if you're looking at the MrTass, is they're at completely different ends of like the price point spectrum. Okay, and I think this is where they're different. Oh my god, and this is another one where they're different too. Is Tass has 100 different colors to choose from. He's dropping them all over the place. So many colors. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at if you want to go out and buy a pro grip, you're looking at I don't know, was it $40? I think 34 or
Yeah, it's
$39.
$40 for the Hello Real.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And what does yours sell for, Jason?
15 plus
15
shipping.
bucks. So, you know, it really depends on what you're looking for. To me, you know, again, if you don't mind paying the $40 and you want to go for the whole big thing, but for 15 bucks, if you're just looking to do walkabout or if you're looking to do, you know, any of these little putting games, this thing, it works perfect for those. I've used it myself hundreds of times, and I know so is Todd.
Yep.
Yeah, and I like them for full swing too. The problem with the two-hand is you have to have a little more room to work with, because your controller, if you're holding two hands, your controller's all the way up here, and if
Right.
you're not careful, you're a little bit more likely to smack something. So I like being able to hold the controller and then just have it all here, and you don't have to pull it up to use your buttons to put it back down. You're always in control of the buttons for it.
Yeah, agreed. If you have a limited play space, if you're like in a
This works
basement
better.
where you have like a low ceiling or something like that, like if you were like, if you have a low ceiling or if you have fans over your head where you got to be careful if you swing, that, you know, that
The short
pro
one's
grip,
probably a better idea. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there always, you know, all sorts of different stuff. This is the quick aim stock, and we have the magnetic stock. But you can check out the store. There's all sorts of fun stuff out there. And if you ever have an idea for an accessory that you don't have that you're interested in, let me know. I also added some keychains recently, which are really cool.
The keychains are cool. You got one
They're
of those?
cool, actually. Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
Kubo92 says such a white room, Jason. It does
Well,
look
that's
like you're in a
I'm in the
hospital.
loft. You can see the kids' kitchen behind me. These aren't completed ones, but these are just some of the cubes in different colors. So
I gotta get
Saber
them. I
cubes.
love Beat Saber so much. I would love to have the cube.
Even made little index controllers.
Oh yeah, bring that up closer to the camera if you can. Look at these guys. They're mini, little, tiny knuckle controllers for the Valve Index. And I think you made some touch controllers too, right? For the
Yeah, Rift. I've got the little Quest controllers.
Oh my god, look at that, man!
They're so
That
cool.
is so cool.
I need those.
And then I have 3 different types
Hell
of
yeah.
keychains now. I have gold, rose gold, and silver. So just
That is so cool.
because I had a lady reach out to me saying, "Oh, I really want this, but I'd like to girlify it. Do you have rose gold or gold?"
Absolutely.
I was like, "No, but we got enough."
I do now.
So
Can we
Yeah,
put a
it's
store, can we
super
put a
fun.
store link up in the chat? We have no spam in the kitchen. Nick Thompson's looking for a store chat for a link chat to your store.
Have it.
I can toss it up if Todd.
And Kyle Kitchen says, "Awesome, man! Thanks for stepping up tonight, Mr. Tasselhoff."
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
thanks, man.
it's been I had a super busy January. I went from selling 100 clubs in December, and it was 50 clubs in November. I sold 220 clubs in January. I mean, it just has doubled. And February's doing all right. So I'm happy to get back. It's been great. Really has.
Yeah. I mean, that's you know, basically that's what happened with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Anybody who's making accessories right now with the influx of people that just came into VR, you know, in the last, say, 3 to 5 months, it's just been great for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people out there that are, you know, that do the same thing. You know, whether it be Benny with Hello Real or Jason with MrTass, or you know, some other people that we know in the you know, in the same field with accessories. It's just a good thing for everybody right now. You know, you got to think about, you know, we're all talking about, you know, the Quest 2, you know, and what the virtual reality does for us, but a lot of us do other things that are involved with it. You know what I mean? So we all kind of feed off of the virtual reality part of it. You know what I mean? None of us are doing this for a living by any means yet, but you know, we all enjoy it enough that we're doing other things with it, which is you know, which is a nice thing. You know what I mean? So you know, virtual reality has really brought a lot to all of us in different ways.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy the design process, and then just seeing that people can like it and use it, and it actually works well, is really satisfying. So but let's go ahead and give one of these out, and
let's go, D. Let's go, D. And again, Christy Kuzno says she's been called worse than what I tried to pronounce her name. And D says Mash has a problem with names, calls me Chinatown. So yeah, but D, you're not Chi-Town D anymore. You are now officially Chinatown D.
You are Chinatown D.
You should just change your name at this point. I don't know why. I don't know why you're dragging your feet. Just do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But get that wheel ready. You ready?
When you're ready to go advanced, you can go with the mini stock.
You go, girl.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
This is for
so any color,
golf
and
stock
then
from MrTass, any color.
Any color.
Yep. Yeah, and this blue one is a new color I just got. and started making. So
Oh, is it
it's
like a
more
royal
of a
or
dark
something?
blue versus
Yeah.
the pale blue. I haven't even put it up on the store yet.
Nice.
Cool.
I also have a marble and a copper, but I haven't
Dee
put that
says,
up
"How
either.
about no?
Right.
You change your name, girl. Come on."
And where's Diane?
Gonna stop.
I think it's Diane. I think.
Stop it. Oh,
Oh, no!
Oh, Ashes to
Ashes to
Ashes.
Ashes.
I didn't even see Ashes to Ashes here. I didn't even see you. What's going on, Ashes to Ashes? Oh, and she actually, now I just see you. She just said, "Am I on the wheel?" Yeah, apparently you are. I didn't even see you here in the chat. How you doing, Ashes? It's good to see you. Congratulations. Dee's like,
Yeah,
I got you, Ashes. Yeah, I don't
just
think you
hit
have to
me
worry about
on
anybody not
Facebook.
being on the wheel now, right? Dee is on top of this shit.
she is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just Ash's message Jason on Facebook. If you're not part of Facebook, can they get? How else can they get a hold of you, Jason? Just in case.
Could probably just you can email or go through the YouTube, Mr. Tasselhoff, and reach out that way.
There you go. Yep, Mr. Tasselhoff on YouTube. You can message him that way, or you can go to our Discord also, Ashes. If you're a member of our
definitely
Discord,
on the
you
Discord,
can
either
message him
Discord, Virtual
at
Strangers, or
yep, at Mr. Tasselhoff in Discord.
we'll get you taken care of.
Yeah,
But thank you guys.
congratulations. Hey man, thanks for doing this. You're awesome. You know,
no.
and again, hey, thank you for joining our Patreon and doing that. I mean, you're, I don't know if everybody knows, Jason's also a member of our moderation team with the Facebook group, and he works hard at that. And he's just been extremely, extremely helpful in many, many ways, and a good friend to me, for a long period of time. So, seriously, thank you, man.
Yeah, no, happy to. Have a great stream.
Thanks, man.
I'll be listening.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Very cool. We got such a good community, Todd. Really, I mean, when we have people that would just, they say, "Oh, Mash screwed up. I better go out and help him." Mash completely forgot to do the freaking list. Man, you should see me. I'm like, because when we were thinking about, I'm just like, oh my god, the wheel and all those people on Facebook. How am I going to get them in there now? There's over 150 people on the Facebook for that.
I just want to add quick shout out to Chris Lebrecki and Pablo Lieres.
Yeah, Pablo Lieres. Yeah,
Lieres. They just signed up for Patreon. So
what? No way. Thanks, guys, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you. It was Pablo Lieres, and who else was it? It was
Chris Lebrecki.
Chris Lebrecki? Awesome, man. Chris, you're the best, man. Thank you very much. And Pablo, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, every little bit helps with this, guys. I mean, it's going to be we have big plans and things that we want to do, and with the Patreon, and every little bit helps, and we really appreciate it. All right, Todd, let's move on. We got to get going, man. It's already like 10:40, and it's been a crazy night already with stuff going on. So let's talk about the New Year's sale on the Oculus and Steam store. So it's Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year, Todd.
Yeah, right. Happy. Don't try to get anyone in China because they're busy.
Yeah, exactly. You have no idea. Usually, I'm getting pinged with messages all night long between the hours of like 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. because that's prime time in China, and I have a lot of dealings with people in China with doing what we do. So it's been extremely quiet for the last month.
Yeah, and I have another business, and all my products and stuff come from China, so I talk with them all the time. And right now, it's a nightmare.
Pablo Lieres is close enough. Pablo, how do you say? Just can you write it?
I knew I'd screw that up.
Yeah, I say the same thing too. I know when I call his name out, I say it too. But yeah, if you could type it out phonetically for us, and we will make sure we get it right. Because I do get people's name wrong all the time. But if I'm doing it wrong, I would love to get it right. So if you can tell me how to get it right.
And then we'll decide whether we're gonna say it right.
Yeah, right. We might just keep you as Lieres. We don't know yet. Like
just ask Chinatown D.
Like D is just Chinatown D, and poor Nick Thompson is no spam in the kitchen.
No spam in the kitchen.
He probably hates it. Although we did see him in Zenith the other day, and it was funny. We saw him in Zenith, and D saw him. We were in there with D, Chinatown D, and she goes, "Hey, there's no spam in the kitchen." I'm like, "Who? What?" She's like, "Yeah, remember Nick Thompson?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, no spam in the kitchen." So it's not even us that's starting to call him that. You know what I mean? Everybody's starting to call him no spam.
Sticking now.
So yeah, it just sticks, man. It just sticks.
So the Lunar Sale, there's not as many games as I'd kind of thought there would be, and some weird game packs. Like what they've bundled together seems kind of odd.
Yeah, do you want me to run down the list real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, all right, I was gonna say either you can do it or I can do it. Either one. We didn't really
No,
talk
go
about
ahead.
that, but okay. Yeah. So you're 100% right. I mean, the games that they chose. There's 25 games on the list that they gave away, individual games. Why don't you do the packages in a minute? I'll do the individuals.
Okay.
So you have Onward, 20% off at $19.99. That's a really good deal for Onward. Onward gets overlooked a lot because it's such a military sim. But I can tell you this: like my nephew, I have a nephew, Joe Keller. I gave him Quest 2 for Christmas last year, not this past year, but the year before, and he had a difficulty with getting sick in the headset until recently. He just got over it, and he got hooked on Onward with playing Onward because he was a big Call of Duty kid, and playing PlayStation 5. I want to say he's 18 years old, 19 years old. So he was really really big into the shooters and stuff like that. He is completely hooked on Onward now. To where he's like, "Have you played Onward? It's so good." And I'm like, "Yeah, I thought it was okay." He's like, "There's so much involved with it. It really is. There's so much involved with. I like your background. You just changed it on the fly."
On the fly, baby.
Oh man, I love it. It looks so good. But yeah, I mean, he's completely hooked on Onward, and it's something I think maybe I should revisit because it's been a long, long time since I've been in there. And guess what? Meta owns them now, so you're going to be probably seeing an Onward 2 at something very, very soon. So it might be something worth getting out if you are getting into if you want to check it out for $20, basically.
It is definitely a different game than say Contractors. The problem is when you get into lobbies where the players don't realize it's a different game, and they're running around like contractors in a military sim. It just ruins it.
So Pablo,
I got mixed feelings on that game.
Yeah. I need to give it more time. I need to get it back. I'll probably get into it with him because he wants to play it right now. So I'll let you guys know. I'll get into it and I'll check it out a little bit more. But Pablo Liera says he goes by Felipe. So we were completely off. Is it Liera or is it because it's not Pablo? Even if you want to go by Felipe. So Kyle Kitchings must know him because he says Felipe is really what he wants to go by. So they must be friends or know each other.
There you go.
But yeah,
Felipe it is.
Felipe Lieras. And if we're saying the last name wrong, just let us know how you want to say the last name. We'll get it right. Tech says he has Onward. Did you actually buy Onward, Tech, or
I don't believe him.
Did you acquire it in some way? No, I know Tech is he's a big shooter fan, so he's a really big fan of Contractors and games like that. So I'm sure he is. He does have Onward. Kyle Kitching says he's forced to sit by the man every day at work. So they are friends, work friends. I like it, man. Work friends coming out and hanging out with us, Todd. Nothing better.
I like it.
Nothing better. The next game on sale, 20% off. When you get down to this kind of price, it's not like a huge discount because it's 20% off, but it's only $2 off basically from $9.99 to $7.99. Probably one of your favorite games, Township Tale.
Yeah, and for $7,
and
that's
they have
a deal.
Yeah, and they have a huge roadmap, I believe, coming.
And they get so many updates all the time. In our Discord channel is a link to the Township Tale server status and announcements section. So all their announcements get dumped into our Discord, and they're constantly doing updates.
Yeah, they are, and I know that they have I know their PCVR version has a lot more in it than just the Quest version does. And I think they're trying to move a lot of that stuff because they know that their popularity is going to be moving forward, especially is going to be on the Quest platform more.
It doesn't need the graphics intensiveness of a PCVR backing, right? I've played both versions, and there's differences, sure, but not like a Zenith difference.
I was going to say, let me ask you a question: is there any reason now, though, for you to go back to Township Tale when you have Zenith?
Never.
So that's the only issue I see with Township Tale right now.
Yep. Same with Beanstalker. I love Beanstalker.
It's so different, though.
But
Beanstalker to me has more
each one of those types of games takes. I can't invest that much time into another MMO or RPG, not an MMO.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
yeah, 100%. Again, another shooter on sale. This one's a really good deal, actually. 28% off. It's one of the higher percentages off. I think it is the highest percentage off at 28%. Zero Caliber Reloaded, $24.99 down to $17.99. Now, the only issue with this, Todd, I think if you got the winter sale for Humble Bundle, I think you were getting this game for like $1 or $2
Yeah.
with the Humble Bundle because it was like $14.99. You got like 5 VR games.
Fanatical bundle.
Fanatical, that's what it was. Yeah. But it's regular price now. You're not getting it at that price anymore. So if you didn't get it, and now you want to get it, and you don't want to pay $25, go get it for $17.99. Really good game, right?
Yeah, for sure. Paul Fantasy asks a quick question: is it cross-platform Township Tale, or do you have to buy it for PC VR? The PC VR version is free.
Correct.
Has always been free.
Yeah.
The Quest
and it
version
is,
not.
and Paul, it is markedly better. It's not even just that it's better graphically, which it is much better graphically. The amount of content that is on the PC VR side, I think, almost probably doubles what is on the other side.
Player housing and tons of stuff, different areas that don't exist. And
Todd was in the testing. I think is in the testing for that too, right? Aren't you part of that?
I was,
for the PC VR version, yeah. Our next game, 25% off, $19.99 to $14.99, Clash of Chefs. Another good one that we reviewed and we played and we had a lot of fun with was Clash of Chefs. Way better than that Forbidden crap, right?
Way better.
No, we shouldn't say that. We don't know. I mean, we don't know. I didn't play Forbidden stuff. We're hopefully gonna do something where maybe Forbidden soon.
But Clash of Chefs, even if you're playing it alone, hilariously entertaining.
Oh hell yeah!
And when you're playing it against someone, it's just so much more fun. Like, it is actually fun.
Yeah, for sure. If you have kids, I mean, this game is like so much fun for kids. I mean, you'll love it yourself.
They can make a mess in, and no one gets mad, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, you'll love it yourself. But I like just sitting there watching my daughter play this game because she has so much fun. You know what she's hooked on right now?
Freaking out because the food's not ready.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ringing the bell and she's starting to throw the food because she's getting mad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this last week, but you know what she's hooked on right now is Vacation Simulator. I bought Vacation Simulator for her over the holidays because she got a Quest 2 for Christmas. So she's really hooked on. She loves it. I've never played it. I played Job Simulator, but I've never played Vacation Simulator. But she plays Vacation Simulator she's probably played it triple the time that she ever played Job Simulator. She just keeps going back to it. She loves it. So let's move on to the next one. I don't know this one at all. I don't even know if I've seen it. MVP Football, the Patrick Mahomes experience. On sale, 25% off, $19.99 to $14.99. I've never even checked this game out.
It came out in October. Didn't get very good reviews at the beginning. I'm not even sure it has good reviews now.
Are they checking this guy? Let me ask you this. Anybody in chat ever has played this game at all or tried it?
It's not 2MD Football. This is its own franchise.
Yeah, this is different. Yeah.
We'll
move on until if somebody else answers, we'll see. But Dance Central, $29.99 to $23.99. Another good dance game. It's a very basic VR game. You're moving your hands basically. There's no body tracking, of course. So
it's old too, right? Like Quest 1 game.
Yeah, there's a demo out there if you want to check it out just to see. I think there is a free demo you can try to see if it's something you're interested in. But to me, it's one of the lowlights of this list. But next game is one of the highlights of the list, and one that I can 100% get behind. If you don't have this game, go buy this game. It's
buy this game.
$15.99. Zombieland Headshot Fever, $19.99, 20% off to $15.99. Todd, Zombieland, dude, how much did you love this game?
I love this game so much. I played it and I did my first impressions playthrough, which I just posted into stream chat, and it blew me away. It was not at all what I expected.
Yeah. If you look at the trailer of this game, you're gonna go like, I'm not playing that garbage. It looks like garbage. I remember when this game dropped, we were talking like on Virtual Strangers, like I wasn't even on the show yet. I was just talking, to them, and personally, I was talking to Wes and Roots and saying, man, this game looks like garbage. I mean, are we even going to try this game? Because we all, even before I went on the show, we always talked about, them getting keys or us getting keys for the group. Are you going to try and get a key for this game? And we're like, should we even try and get a key for this game? It looks like garbage, man. I don't want to do this. And
you got to teleport. There's no walking. It's very much just kind of like a rail.
It's a rail shooter. It's a rail shooter. Yeah. But it's so good, man. It's so satisfying. The system that they use to get their headshots and slow down time with the headshots, it's so competitive. The leaderboards are so good. The weapons are so good. And you know what? Graphically, it's not Half-Life Alyx. It's not Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. It doesn't try to be. It tries to be a fun, campy little game, and it does it. It pulls it off.
Yeah. And it is all about the headshots. Like the whole thing is designed around. There's just no way you can win or get high on the leaderboards without headshots. So
Yeah, no,
it
you
makes
have
it-
you
it
have
makes
you
it
have
fun.
to have
So,
the headshots to slow down the time to get on the leaderboards. So if you don't
Yeah.
have the headshots, you might as well just move on to something else. Mist. This is okay. Mist is $29.99. It's actually, I'm sorry, this was the highest percentage off. 30% off for Mist. $20.
$20.
Not my favorite game.
My
But
wife
it's
loves Myst, like the original ones. I might have to buy this for $20.
yeah, I mean for 20
I
bucks
get
it's a
much
good
more
deal.
puzzler than Myst, right?
Yeah.
If you're into puzzle games,
Yeah,
complicated puzzle games.
well, what you were saying earlier is you love those things where you have to read letters and pick up stuff. And I mean, you actually have to read books in this game and you have to take notes and shit like that. And it's just not for me. It's too slow. It's too methodical. It's too frustrating with the puzzle wise. I just don't, I get to a point where I'm like, I'm done. I know about it. I'm like, I'm done. I just don't even want to go back to
It's
it. But
work.
yeah, it is.
Almost, right? Like
But
it's not as much fun as some games. But some people find that work fun. So
yeah.
my wife's an
100%.
accountant. She loves all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. What's technically saying? Audio Trip get a respin? I don't know what that means. Who won Audio Trip? I don't even remember.
Chris
It was
LeBrecki.
Chris Lebrecki, right? Yeah. Does he not want it? Or something? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. To guided meditation VR. Again, another one I've never heard. $14.99. Actually, another one 30% off.
I've been following this one since it came out, but I haven't tried it yet. But it looks like the most chill meditation game I've seen. Well, I don't even know if you want to call it a game.
Yeah, it's just
Experience.
meditation, right? I mean, is it like Maloka?
No, because Maloka has a game aspect, right? Like you get a little character that you have to build. You have an island that you have to decorate, and you have to do a certain amount of meditation to earn different things. Where this is not like that. This is just meditation.
Oh, Chris Lebrecki says he won Audio Trip, but he has it already. So do you
I
want
see
to
that.
respin? Yeah, we can do a respin for it. That's for sure, Chris. I will do this one time. If you want to do a different game, Chris, let me know, and I'll see if I have something else that you'd want to try. But I can't do it every time. If somebody wants to win, but because then I'm giving up. I'm giving up giving 5 keys away a night because everybody has it. So
Yeah.
I can do this one time for Chris. If you want to win something else, Chris, let me know. I'll hit you up. But yeah, we'll run the wheel twice when we do our next giveaway. One for Audio Trip and one for the next game. All right, let's. I'm gonna fly through these a little bit just because we got to move on. Ragnarok, $24.99 on sale for $18.99. Another good rhythm game. If you like rhythm games, and this is a good game. This is a drumming game. You can actually get in there and drum. You can actually get in against another person and kind of like race your boat to the beat, which is kind of cool. Again, another rhythm game that's 20% off, $24.99 to $19.99. Unplugged air guitar. Me and Todd actually talked about this one a little bit earlier. We're not the biggest fans of Unplugged. It's a good game. It's not a great game.
It's visually awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like to get in there, listen to that music, and talk to Slash or whatever the hell that guy's name is who comes jumping out of the poster. Like they did a fantastic job. You can tell they put money behind it.
Yeah.
But to me, the hand part is just janky, and I don't like it.
That's all it is to me. If they could fix that, I would be a 100,000,000% behind them because to me it's all about the hand tracking. And it's not even so much the hand tracking. It's when you're holding the neck of the guitar, it moves on you, or even the body of the guitar will move on you. And when you have no tactile feedback and you're just doing this, it's difficult to get it right for me. It just doesn't feel right. It feels awkward. And I gave it a lot of time, and I probably put 6, 7, 8 hours in this game just because I was reviewing it and I was really trying to give it as much time as I could. And
there was so much hype when it came out.
In the end, I just got frustrated with it and I didn't want to go back to it anymore.
Yeah,
a game that
I think it almost needs a Bluetooth guitar that I can hold.
100%. I remember talking
then
to
I
them
would
about
totally
it,
play it.
and I'm like, I was gonna try. I tried to use my my Guitar Hero guitar, but it messed with the tracking, the hand tracking on it, so he couldn't use it.
Yeah, I guess if you could just hold a Stringless guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Chris says he's cool. He's won plenty. He'll. I'll take the wheel off. Take the wheel off. I got you, man.
Take the week off.
Yeah. I mean, no worry. But again, look, if you really want one, Chris, trust me, I have. I'm sure I have something else that you can get it. I have no problem doing that.
We'll
for
tickle
you,
your fancy.
Yeah. Just definitely hit me up if you choose to want to do that. But yeah, we'll definitely pass audio trip on to somebody else. Death Horizon Reloaded is $19.99 on sale for $15.99. Dude, you got it. This is a great game.
Quickly rose to one of my absolutely favorite games, and I was a late comer to this game, and I got it as soon as I got my Haptics vest.
Yeah.
And holy crap, man!
Dude, this is
it's
a go
so
game.
freaking much fun. You and I played this multiplayer.
Yeah.
And it had a blast. Like, it was so fun.
Yeah, that was one of the things too. Is these devs keep working on this game. Again, this was a go game. This game is 6 years old.
Yeah.
6 years old. This game is, and it looks awesome. It looks awesome in the headset. It's a zombie shooter. The guns, the weapons look fantastic. They just added they just added melee weapons, and they added attachments to the guns, so you can grab a laser and put it on your gun. You can grab a flashlight and put it on your gun. You can grab different pieces and parts and put them on any gun.
Handles for the shotgun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can
It's
even
so
go
cool.
up to like some of the computers in the electronics rooms, and they're running Windows 98.
Yeah, right.
Like, if you get really close, it focuses, and I was cracking my. I had so much fun.
Yeah, it was so cool. It really was. Yeah, this is a game that you should get. I mean, for 15, especially for $15.99, freaking great game, man. And again, they're still working on it. They have there's supposed to be a completion to the story, because the story ends on like a cliffhanger, and they have like more chapters in their roadmap. They're coming with more story if you're just going to do the single player story, or you can co-op it, which is awesome. Puzzling Places. This is a game. Todd, I think I have Puzzling Places, and I've never.
I haven't.
I've never tried. I've never booted it up.
Alpha or something. I never played it.
Yeah, this is again 30% off. It's $14.99. I think we were given access to this game when it came out by the developers, and I just have not had a chance to try it. It's $10 right now. But
really?
from what I heard from everybody, it was a really, really good game. And maybe I should do a little playthrough of Puzzling Places or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. MrTass even says it's very relaxing and satisfying. From the videos and stuff I've seen, it does look very relaxing.
Yeah, Radio Run says he loves Puzzling Places too. So yeah, I mean, these guys and if these guys are giving it a thumbs up, then I would definitely, for $10. I mean, how do you go wrong with that? Yes, because I'm not a big puzzle guy, so I don't know if I would like it. Brink Traveler is a good game though. Brink Traveler is not really a game; it's an experience. Fairly new, right? Few months old. Brink Traveler.
A few months old, yeah.
$9.99 to $7.99. Yeah, it's another one of those travel apps. But I heard it was really good. I didn't try it myself again. Here's one that we did try, both of us, and we both really loved it, and was up for Game of the Year actually. Song in the Smoke, man. On sale, 20% off, $29.99. Now on sale for $23.99. You can't pass up with
Great
this game.
game.
Everybody should be playing this game.
Yeah.
Not much more we need to say about that. Go get this game. 100% recommend. Here's a really cool party game, Loco Dojo. $20 normally, on sale 25% off for $14.99. This is like a collection of mini games. So if you want to get in there and have fun and with somebody else or even by yourself and just do a whole bunch of tiny mini games like Tass was talking about earlier for that Pierhead Arcade 2, this is kind of the same thing. It's just a whole bunch of wacky mini games that you're doing.
Can you play with random people in multiplayer in that one?
That's a good question. I do not know that. I know because I've only ever been in to play it with other people that I already knew that we went in a party together. I've never gone in and tried to do that. So if anybody in the chat knows that and has played Loco Dojo, let us know if there is random multiplayer out there. Christy says guided meditation is really good. It gives you some nice views and guided meditation and amazing tips to help with your needs like depression, anxiety, and sleep. That's really cool, man. And VR is such a good forum for these types of things because it immerses. When the whole idea of meditation is to immerse you in what you're doing with the meditation to bring you, into an experience of calmness. And when you can do that in VR, which is an immersive experience already, it really, really lends itself to doing that. To doing that type of thing. And that's one of the things that I can do with what you were talking about earlier was my my Vive Flow glasses is really good for meditation.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know me with meditation, I do it all the time. So
Right.
good. All right, let's we gotta get going, man. It's 11 o'clock already. Hyperdash, $19.99 to $14.99. Good game. It's a good multiplayer game. You know, $14.99, it's worth it. The Jank Fest, that is Project Terminus. A really good game. It's a little janky. They're still working on it. It's 25% off at $14.99. I haven't been back in there since
$14.99
the
is probably
release.
worth it.
Probably worth it. It'll definitely be worth it once they get rid of the jank and they get a good release out of it. There is good game there to be had. There's a lot of fun to be had. If they get rid of some of the jankiness that they have with that game, or they might have already. I don't even know. I haven't been in it in months. But if they did get rid of that, or if they do get rid of it, it's definitely worth it. Sweet Surrender. Forget about jank. This game is freaking awesome. Another one that Todd did a playthrough on. Also, Sweet Surrender is
so good.
28% off, $24.99 to $17.99. 100% recommend.
Yeah.
Here is the cream of the crop. Here is the best game on this list. Everybody should own this game. If you do not own this game, you don't like VR, and I question your soul. Shadowgate VR: The Mines of Mythrock is $24.99 and on sale for $17.99. $17.99 for freaking Shadowgate, man. You're getting 12 plus hours of gameplay, 8 to 12 hours of gameplay. Plus, guess what? Next week he's going to tell you, Dave Marsh, when he's here, they're still making content, free content for this game. They're not done with this game. They still have stuff coming. They have updates. They have new content. They have new stuff that they're going to be adding to this game. And you can ride freaking mine carts and battle huge spiders in this game, dude.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the best game on this list. I mean, there's some good games on here, but this is probably the best out of all of them. For $17.99. It was that game's a great game for $25. That game's
and it's cross-buy, so you get the Rift version, and the graphics are even way better.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. Kyle Kitchen says, "Damn, man, I'll have to get Shadowgate now." Dude, you won't regret it, Chris. If you go get Shadowgate right now, and then come back and see us next week. I want to hear what you say about it, because I guarantee you'll glow about this game. You'll be blown away. It looks so good. If you're just playing this on the Quest, it looks so good. But if you go through and if you have PC VR available and you get it on PC VR, oh my god, it'll blow you away, dude.
Ashes to Ashes says spiders. Nope, hard pass. There is a no spider mode in Shadowgate that turns all the spiders into Pokemon.
Yeah, they're like little Pokemon spiders.
Kill all these little Pokemon spiders instead.
So smart, man. Dave Marsh is such a smart guy. He knows that a lot of people out there have arachnophobia and fear of spiders, Radio Runt being one of them. And if you can get that out of the game and he gives you so many options in this game. Traveling Man says the dragon keeps burning him to a crisp. Will eventually get it done. It's not an easy game to complete. I can tell you that. I played this game probably all the way through in about 4 different editions because we helped them test it. And it's not an easy game. Not at all.
Shit, I'll take the spiders. Yeah, you gotta. It's so good.
It is. Yeah, 100%. Go get this game.
It's one of those games that you get in, and 2 hours later your battery dies. You're like, well, shit. I didn't realize.
Yeah. This is you're gonna want your Bobo. You're gonna want your Bobo and your rechargeable battery on this one. Here's another game that Todd, a lot of these games you've played or you've done video footage on, Space City. And you know what? This just went into, I just saw it. It went into Viveport Infinity. So if you have Viveport Infinity, you can get Space City now for free with your Viveport Infinity subscription. But it is right now on sale for $17.99.
Yeah.
I never played it. What do you think?
And again, another game that I thought, I got to do a review. Let me play it. And I spent hours in this game. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I didn't play it, but
I watched a world for these tiny little hot dog people or pizza people, pickle people. Like there's all these weird people, and you have to build these gravity-based worlds for them in space. Like a very unique spin on it.
Yeah, I didn't play the game. I watched of course I watched your video. And you did a great job on the video, and it looked like you were having so much fun just figuring things out, and just every
I
time
genuinely had a
Yeah.
blast.
It was like every time you figured something out, you're like, oh yeah, that's so cool. And you're like, oh man, I can do that. And yeah, it was
Yeah.
a cool one. Here's a
It was
game that me
cool.
and you both played and we both raved over. You did another great video on this one too. Are you the only one who does videos on this channel? Because everything I'm saying, you're like, yeah, I did a video on that one. I do actually make some videos here or there too, guys. But yeah, you did another great video on this one too. Secrets of Metropolis. We both played this. We both absolutely love this game.
Yeah, I bumped into these guys through their Discord, just snooping around looking for games to play. I talked to them on Discord. Very small developer. What a cool game! Like it's only about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes if you rush, maybe an hour if you rush.
Yeah.
But it's story driven, like a what's that noir?
LA Noir.
Yeah, kind of like an LA Noir type feel to it, but you're the robot detective who's out to save the woman and rescue her, the damsel in distress. And you have to solve puzzles and it's open ended. Like they've left it open for more content. And they keep saying on their Discord that they're constantly in creation right now for some more content. So
yeah, they're going to have
Super
another
fun
one.
game.
Yeah, they're going to do another one of those, and it won some awards and some film festival awards, and it won some VR awards. It's really cool. It's a good experience. Again, it's short. It's only and it is an experience. It's like a puzzle / experience type of thing. It's more about the story with some light puzzling.
Great for new people to VR. If you wanted to introduce someone to VR, throw them in this and let them figure it out. And it's something you have to play sitting down.
Oh yeah, for sure. Travel Man's got it. It's his point and click adventure. Absolutely, it's a point and click adventure. Yeah, for sure. This next game, do not buy this game. It is not worth it at $14.99. It is 100% not worth it at $11.99. It would not be worth it at $2.99. It would not be worth it if they paid you $5.99. Rhythm of the Universe Ionia was the biggest money grab that you'll ever see. It is complete and utter garbage, and I hate shitting on a game like this, but I cannot. And we received access to this game from the developers, and I feel bad that I have to shit on this game.
But we got to be honest.
But I got to be honest. I'm not going to tell you anything just because somebody gave me a game to review. I will never tell you it's a good game and have you go into the game and go, wow, why did he say that? Because it's utter garbage. This thing is a freaking dumpster fire. It was a beautiful game on PC that was terribly broken because the controls were terrible. The game is a 45-minute game, start to finish, and they were charging regular price. It's $15. Again, this game's not even worth anywhere near that. And the Quest version doesn't even benefit from the beautiful graphics that the PC version had. It is probably the worst looking Quest game I think I've ever seen. It's flat, it's dull, it's boring. The controls are just as broken on the Quest as it is on the PC version. And again, it was just a money grab. And they were supposed to do 3 of these games, Todd.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they're going to.
No.
They got shit on by everybody.
Oh, they did. They got killed. Kyle Kitching says Tarzan VR. Tarzan VR was another one, man. Oh my god, dude. This was
that one was bad because the PC VR version was good. And then they paid somebody to port it to Quest. It was terrible.
It was terrible. That was another one where they gave me a key, and I'm like, dudes, can I give you your keys back?
Can we give it back?
I tried to give it back to them. Like, as I said, look, I can't give you the key back that I played, but because they gave me keys to give away, and I'm like, I can't. If I talk about your game, I'm gonna have to kill it, and I don't want to do that. And they're like, just give the keys away. You don't have to talk about the game. I'll just give the keys out. God, it would be close if I had to choose. D says I'd rather play Ionia or Beat Saber. I don't know. I'd rather probably stick a hot poker in my eye than do both. I'd probably pick Beat Saber. Ionia is a freaking complete and utter garbage mess. I'd pick probably Beat Saber and Lady Gaga over.
And you and that other schmuck convinced me to buy it on Steam. I've never even installed it.
It's a beautiful game on Steam. Now it's on Steam. It's almost, if you could find it on sale on Steam for $5 or $6, it's worth it on Steam to get in there and see how beautiful it is, because it graphically on PC, it's probably one of the prettiest games I've ever seen, and the worlds and the environments are gorgeous. Just to walk around in it for 45 minutes and see some of the cool things in there, it's worth it if you could catch it for like $4, $5, $6, something like that.
If anyone in chat can check out Viveport Infinity and see if it's on, I don't even know if it went to the Vive actually.
It might be on Infinity. That's a good question. It might be
That
an
might be
Infinity
worth
title.
check out.
Yeah, dude, Kyle, Tarzan VR was like, oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. Here's one I did not play: Rainbow Reactor Fusion. This was a new game that came out not too long ago, too, Todd. But it was just something that was under my radar and not really my thing, and I never reached out to them, and I never played it, and I never even heard anything about it.
And it gets really good reviews, but I've never looked into it. No.
Yeah.
So I
Don't
can't tell you.
know anything about it. The last game on the list, and again, this is another banger for this list, and this game is so good that everybody needs to go out and buy this game. This is probably one of my top 10 Quest games. This game looks almost as good on Quest as it does on PC VR, and it is absolutely gorgeous on PC VR. And that's Ven VR Adventure, on sale from $30 to $22.49. This is an action platformer, like Crash Bandicoot or Banjo and Kazooie, or any of those type of third-person platformer games, like Lucky's Tale. If you like Lucky's
Moss?
Tale, this is a better Lucky's Tale. This is a better. Moss had more story to it, okay,
Right.
but platformer wise,
I really
and
like
what
Moss.
you're doing, platformer wise, and what you do in this, this is like like a Mario game. You know what I mean? In VR, there's more platforming involved in here than Moss.
Ben is a PlayStation game, right?
No, this was. I don't even know if it's on PlayStation at all.
Oh, I thought the character came from another console.
No, this was a completely made up character for the for VR. Yeah, this team is so good. They've made such a good game. Chris says Ionia is on Viveport. He just checked. Well, is it Viveport Infinity though, Chris, or is it just Viveport? Do you have to pay for it on Viveport, or is it on the Infinity titles of Viveport where it's free with a subscription? But yeah, back to Ven, guys. Ven is just an amazing game, and if you want to check it out, I do have two gameplay videos on the YouTube channel. They're short ones. It's a couple of levels each, but if you want to go back and just check it out and see it and see what it looks like, you'll be blown away, and you'll want to go buy it again. All right, that's the Lunar Sale, guys. All these are on for 3 more days, Todd. So really, after tonight, it'll only be 2 more days, right?
Yeah, and they've bundled them up too.
Yeah, tell us really quick about the bundles, if you would.
And they've just a couple of them that kind of blew my mind. Like
they're weird. They're weird.
Yeah, popular picks bundle: the Room VR, Sniper Elite, and 2MD Football. What a weird combination. And the Family Fun Pack: Fruit Ninja, Carve, Snowboarding, and
Carve.
Yuki.
Like how is Yuki a family fun? I mean, I love Yuki. It's probably one of my favorite games, but how is that a
family fun game?
It's not a. And Carve is another weird one too. Why is Carve a family fun game? None of these are family oriented. Like, let's go with the family and play Carve, or let's go.
And they have Electrifying Experience, Face Your Fears 2, so a horror game.
Okay, I can see that.
Tetris Effect, a puzzle game, and Red Matter, a story-driven adventure.
Like, I could see if you were going to put Red Matter and Face Your Fears, but why would you have Tetris Effect in there?
Why would you throw Tetris
so weird,
in there?
man?
Yeah. I don't know. I went through them earlier and I was like, what the hell?
Michelle
and there's Fight Like a Ninja, which is actually pretty good, and Sneaky Stealth
Never
games.
heard of these.
So it's Phantom, Covert Ops, and Aspire 1. Those are sneaky games, so that's a good pack. Fight Like a Ninja is Sariento and Ninja Island.
Sariento is great. A couple of people in chat. Christy Cusino. She says, check out. She's going to check out Ben. It's not Ben. It's Ven. 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 Ven VR Adventures. Check it out, Christy. You'll absolutely flip over. I guarantee it. You're going to love it. And then somebody else. Michelle B asks, what Zenith server are you all on? Get a different server each time. Yeah, let's tell them what server to get into, Todd, and let's tell them if Michelle B wants to get into our guild so she can team up and play with us. Let her know how we do that.
We are on Hydrosplat US West. There's no number in the title, so it's Hydrosplat US West. And we'll be in Brim's Tavern after the show tonight for about an hour, and sending out guild invites to anybody that pops in.
Yeah, we're going to try and wrap up here.
Is a fast travel port thing on your map.
Yeah, we're gonna try and wrap up here probably within the next 20 minutes or so. Hopefully, we can get through here real quick, Todd, and then because we've gone so long tonight, I don't know where the time has gone. But we're going to try and wrap this up, and then we'll get into there as soon as we'll take a quick break, and we'll get right into Zenith so we can get some people in there because I know people are going to want to get in there. So come see us after the show, guys. We're not going to bed anytime soon. I've been drinking coffee all night. I'm going on 2 hours sleep. I'm ready to roll. I want to shoot some shit, and I want to hang out with you guys. So come and hang out with us, and we'll get you into the guild. Okay, let's. Was that the last one, Todd?
That was the last group. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we those are completely weird. Those when they do their packages, I'm just like, I don't get it. Yeah, I just don't get it. It's so weird.
Yeah.
All right. Weird. So let's talk Zenith real quick since we just started talking about. So Zenith has become like it's either a game that people are raving about, saying it's the best game ever made for virtual reality and it's changed their experience with virtual reality, or people are saying it's a shell of an MMO and you shouldn't bother playing it. It just seems weird to me that it's like one or the other. You know what I mean? And I know where you are. You're completely into this. You love it. You've been playing it for 3 years now.
Yep.
You're an MMO fan. Here's where I am with it. I am not an MMO fan at all. I played one other MMO, and that was New World, and I quickly got bored with it within a week. Yeah. I absolutely freaking love this game. I don't understand where people are like, oh, it's a shell of an MMO. Guys, you are getting nothing like this in VR right now. What do you think? If you're saying this is a shell of an MMO, where are you going to get the non-shell of an MMO? You know what I mean? You're gonna go to Orbis?
I don't get it.
Are you gonna go to Orbis and buy a dragon? Is that what you're gonna do? Because there's nothing to do in Orbis that you can't do, and it's a complete another garbage dumpster fire that you can't figure out. I gave Orbis like a week, and I played it like for 3 or 4 days.
Probably 50, 60 hours into Orbis.
Wow.
And I still hate it.
It's just not good. It's just
not good.
Number one, there's no end game at all. Number one, there's no middle game either. There's like nothing there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and no end game is okay, but there's got to be something to do.
Yeah.
But except for dragon racing, that's all I ever did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That gets boring.
Oh yeah, you can fish too. Mepper says Zenith has only been out a week. It will grow a lot over the next year. And we're going to talk about that because they came out with a new roadmap today that we're going to quickly get into. I'm going to have Todd, because Todd is the man with Zenith. So I'm going to have him go over the roadmap. But let me just say this. We're going to talk about the Steam numbers. Last week, when on Thursday when it released, Steam put out their sales, I think, for 3 days from the release. It was 3 days in a row, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Zenith, or however you want to say it, outsold every game on the Steam store for that period of time. That doesn't mean VR games, guys. That's flat games too. So a VR game has never ever outsold everything on the Steam store, even including flat games. I think maybe
during a Steam sale.
Yeah, I might be wrong with that. Alex may have done it. Half-Life Alex may have done it for.
It made the top 10 list. I don't think it ever became.
But yeah, I think I'm right. I think I'm right with saying that no other VR game has ever topped the sales charts of even non-VR games. And there's some big games that it outsold. I mean, Dying Light 2, it outsold. The new God of War, it outsold in those period of time. So it wasn't like there's a bunch of scrub games out there that it beat. So people want to play this game, man. This is Steam. This is Steam when people are playing on PC VR. This is not even including the millions of people that are playing it on a standalone Quest. Just
on the Quest. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So just completely crazy numbers. And we're going to get into the roadmap in a second, but I want to mention the shard issues that we were having last week, or what they call the shard, which are servers. Those are completely gone now. There are no server issues, and you can now jump from server to server, right, Todd?
Yes, there's no more 24-hour delay.
Yeah. There was a 24-hour waiting period when it first happened, so now that is gone. If you want to jump into any server, you can jump into any server,
and you're going to log out, log into a new one.
You're going to bring your stuff with you.
Yep.
I wanted to bring up grinding. The reason I don't like MMOs is because they get very grindy, and to the point where sometimes you're chopping wood or you're digging, this or that, or you're making this or that, or you're like gathering 100 of these. And to me, I think this has the perfect mix between, having something to do with gathering or making things or whatever you're doing, but not overdoing it. Like New World.
New World was too
You were
much for you.
freaking chopping trees. It was like a job. I had to go out and cut trees down for hours. I'm like, I'm not doing. My time is limited. You know what I mean? This is almost like a full-time job for me. What I do, which I don't get paid for, by the way. But I have another full-time job. I have a family. I have a 7-year-old daughter. We have other things. We have jobs we have to do. I'm not going into a game and cutting wood for 4 hours. If I'm going to go into a game, I want to go have fun. I don't want to cut wood for 4 hours.
Don't go play Township Tale.
No, that's another one too. I mean, God, that game. I mean, you have to have no life to go to play that game. So yeah, I mean, the grind is here. There is grind here. You do have to grind gear. You have to grind levels, but it's a fun grind. And if you're doing it with other people, I've enjoyed it so far, which I normally do not enjoy it. I wanted to mention guilding. They need to fix their guilding. Guilds are an important part of an MMO. Guilds and MMOs are like families almost. People have become, very close friends in guilds, and it's a huge part of what you're doing here. And they need to fix it. They need to fix it soon. That they haven't fixed it yet, with all these people complaining about it, worries me.
I'm in a private chat in their Discord server, and they tell me that it's coming soon, in quotes, and that's all they'll tell me. They don't want to announce the change. I think there's changes to the guild system coming. So I think that's what's taking long. They're not just trying to fix it. I think they're redoing it.
They didn't have any guild system available in the alphas or the betas, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and it was tied to Discord.
And it worked. And did it work?
And it worked.
So something they did either broke it or they're trying to change it and make it different, because whatever happened is not working now.
That's right.
D says, I hope they allow more than 4 people in a party in the future, and that is a limitation that they need to fix as well. 4 is not enough in a party.
And that's pretty common. Even in like World of Warcraft, you can only have 5 people in your party.
Yeah,
that game's been out for 20 years.
Mm.
So I don't know. I think it's going to be more focused around doing quests and things with your guild, as opposed to, with maybe 3 or 4 parties of 4, than it would be just focusing on the party. The fact that if you see a group doing a world quest, you can run over there and join them and not get any negative returns. So everybody you attack, you get full experience for it. So the need to be in the party for that doesn't exist.
Right.
The need to track each other on the map is what's important. And I think the guild fixes are gonna change that.
Yeah, they need to work on that as well. Yeah, it's when you can't find your party. Here's the deal: if you need to communicate in some way other than a game to find your party when you want to party up, that makes things difficult. And when you make things difficult, that's when people nope out. So
Right.
basically, right now, if you want to get in, if I want to get in and play with Todd, the only way we're finding each other in game is if we talk to each other outside of the game and say, let's meet up at this point, or we get lucky enough to just happen to be in the same spot. Otherwise, how are we ever going to know where we are? So when you get in the game, you should be able to just look on the map and see your guildmate and where they are, and you should be able to fast travel right to them. So they need to work on that.
I agree.
For sure. All right, let's. So I just wanted to talk about we talked about it earlier, but the beginner's guide that Todd did. If you guys are low level, if you guys are anywhere probably level 10 or under, maybe even higher, right, Todd? They should go watch that video.
I would say, yeah.
Go watch the video. It will help you through where you are. If you are new to the game, brand new, or if you are probably level even like 12 or under, go watch the video. It's worth it. Todd did a really good job with it. He's extremely knowledgeable. This will not probably be the last video. He has plans, I think, for other things as well. Stay tuned for that. Hit the bell. Click the subscribe and hit the bell if you want to know more. Because Todd's been playing this game and working with the developers for 3 years, right? 3 or 4 years. Yep. So, and Todd has a lot of inside information because he's a founding member. He kickstarted this, and there is a founding member chat in the Zenith Discord with the developers. That he's getting a lot of information before anybody else gets it because he's in direct contact with the developers through this chat. So, more coming from Zenith with Todd, and there might be not within the next 2 weeks, but if they're still doing Twitch drops after that, you're going to probably see Todd grinding on this game and probably live streaming it
Yep.
to do some Twitch drops for everybody
For
too.
sure.
And you're gonna see me
Larry
there.
Kirk says that he couldn't get on the other night. Larry, we're gonna do it again tonight after the show. We're gonna jump into Brim's Tavern on Hydro Splat US West, and we're gonna do more friends and guild invites today.
Yes, yep, we're going to be there and there tonight. As soon as the show's over, guys. I know we're running long. I'm sorry, but there's been so much information. We are almost done. We have a ton of stuff still we want to give away. But as soon as we're done talking about this, we're going to go and start giving away stuff. Troy Gillis says the video answered so many unanswered questions for him. That's good to hear, Todd. Right?
Yeah, he sent me a note when after he watched it, and I appreciate that.
Awesome. Thank you, Troy. We appreciate it. And I don't know if I mentioned Troy earlier that he was. Did I mention Troy when we were talking about Patreons earlier? Because Troy is definitely one of our patrons as well.
Yes.
Okay, so basically, we're going to do the roadmap. Yeah, let's do the roadmap, Todd. Tell us about what is.
I'll just whip through it quick, but
yeah.
The guild stuff isn't on the roadmap, but I do know that it is coming, so it's probably coming sooner than the roadmap stuff. Is my assumption. The stuff that's coming, that is officially coming on the roadmap, is player housing, which I'm super excited about, and I hope they include some sort of player storage. Some additional.
Is that something you think you're going to need to buy?
No.
The housing, you think they'll give you a house, or will you be able to buy newer houses?
You'll have to earn it.
Okay.
Whether it'll be Quest series or in-game currency, but it won't be like a US dollar purchase thing.
Okay. No, I did. Yeah, I meant in-game currency. I didn't mean like buy like outside.
Oh yeah, in-game currency. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you think you'll be able to buy like better houses, or like different MMOs, you can go buy nice
New World. You can do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think
so with in-game currency, because again we talked about it earlier. They need to figure out something to do with all this money that you have, because you're building all this in-game money,
$50,000 or something, and
there's nothing you can do with it. Milk. Really. Yeah, milk and some wheat flour or whatever.
Yeah, sugar cubes, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So speaking of which, additional life skills and crafting components are coming with the new roadmap. So sometime in the next 2 quarters, I would say, and I'm hoping that's the crafting content is weapons, clothing. They've been talking about it in Discord for months, so I think that's coming, where you can craft your own stuff as opposed to just food, which is what it is right now.
Yeah.
More endgame content is coming. What that means is pretty left. It's open-ended. Like that could mean anything. I know there's a bunch of world bosses right now at the end. I know they're revamping how those world bosses function. And how they, or what they drop as far as loot goes. Like right now, I think people are just getting money. Nobody's getting, some epic loot or a godstone, or they got to change that.
Yeah, no, they definitely, all this stuff is so small, those small nitpicky stuff really is. I mean, it sounds like we're like, they got to fix that, or they got to fix that. It's just, the game is so good that,
it doesn't change the game. It's so much fun.
Yeah, you want better. It's like any game. It's like any great game. You're like, this is so good. I wish they could just do this a little bit. You know what I mean? But you end up picking little pieces of it apart. But you just like Wanderer.
Sounds like you're bitching, but I'm not.
You're not.
Trust me.
You're not. Yeah, you're not. Mr. Tasselhoff, Jason Ward, he just wanted to let everyone know he is loaded up and he is in the tavern right now to say hello, to greet anybody. So until me and Todd get in there after the show, if you want to get up and get in there and just talk to Jason, hang out until we get in there, he is there waiting with open arms to talk to you guys.
Perfect. So that's really all they've announced. They've announced some
the other character
and
right?
Stuff. The new character, it's already been announced. The ninja, I think, Cyber Ninja or something like that. Yeah, Cyber Ninja, their new class.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
So that looks.
I was gonna say, are you like, are you thinking about making a new class already?
Yeah, right. Like now I got to start again because I want to try this.
Yeah, I saw it and I'm like, oh my god! But that's gonna be the cool thing about it, and I think a lot of people are doing ready because you're maxed at 40 right now. So I know that seems far away if you're like me at 15. But I know there's many people already that have grinded this game for a week and are at 40 already. But they're not upset that they're at 40 already, because a lot of them are going to go through and do another character or do a different, because you only have 3 classes or 2 classes, whatever it is, but you have like offshoots of that class, right?
You have like 3 roles, 2 classes.
Right, exactly.
The mage can be a healer, a tank, or a DPS. So your character that's level 20, if you decide I want to be a healer, you can change to a healer, and now you're level 1 and you're a healer. So you got to start over.
Yeah.
But then you want to go back to DPS, you just switch back and you're back to level 20. You don't lose progress.
Right, right.
But you don't have to create a new character either, which is kind of nice.
So with these other updates, I don't know. They 23 new side quests coming in each biome, which is great. You give me anytime you give me more content. I mean, I like these side quests. They I have a new armor tier, which I think they definitely need. I think they need more weapon variety too. By the way,
the armor tier is only end game stuff though. Don't expect to find it as you're leveling.
Yeah, so it'll be a little while. Yeah. They fixed some cross-buy issues people had, some UI improvements. They're patching. You know what I mean? Basically, they're patching and adding stuff as they go.
Another big thing that they announced on Discord is a announcement system, which I can't believe they didn't have from the beginning. But right now, if they do server maintenance, you could be flying through the air and you're
going. Yeah.
Because they rebooted the server. They've announced, but they announced on Twitter. They've announced on Discord. It does nothing for the guy in the headset.
Yeah.
So now the next patch that's coming out is supposed to include an announcement system that will tell you in the headset 10 minutes and we're rebooting.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, you need that. You absolutely need that, especially because again, you don't want to be in the middle of something and then all of a sudden you're gone. You know what I mean? So
yeah, frustrating.
So yeah, I mean, big things coming for Zenith. You know what I mean? There's so many, and again, stay tuned to Todd because he's got the inside track to all this. He knew about all this stuff before they announced it. So
Paul Fantasy says, yeah, he did it twice at level 8 and reset him to level 1. I did it once at level 15 or something and panicked. I thought it broke and I lost all my shit, right? I freaked out. I'm like, what the hell? I went on Discord. I was on their support channel. And then it dawned on me what I did. I'm like, I bet you I pushed that button. And I did.
Yeah. Yeah, Larry Kirk says if he was able to win anything and trade it, he traded for Zenith. Maybe we'll do another giveaway for Zenith next week or something. Maybe we'll. It's such a popular game right now, and a lot of people want it. Maybe can't do it this week, but maybe next week we can do another key giveaway for Zenith, and hopefully some lucky person will win it. But it's very, very possible we can do that. Yeah, that's something we'll like I said, Todd won't be here, but we'll figure something out. Anything else on Zenith, Todd?
Nope. Big things coming. If anything important comes, I'll be sure to drop some info on Discord and
and like again, keep an eye out for new content. Todd won't be doing anything for a couple of weeks here now because he's going to be away. But I know as soon as he gets back, he's got plans and things to do stuff. And it's not like he's gonna. We've done the beginner videos, so it's not going to be that. He's going to do stuff that's going to be related to probably where you are, mid-level stuff, right? That people are going to be interested in now. So we've got some good ideas, and Todd's really on top of all this stuff. I want to tease one thing. I talked about something in one of the little advertisements that I've been doing in the group this week. I'm going to continue to do in the Facebook group these little live shorts where I just come on and say, hey, remember we're going to be here on Thursday, trying to get as many people in here as possible. One of the things I did plug was BOBOVR has they have a new product, Todd. We can't show it.
Yeah.
We can't show it yet. So we were hoping tonight we were going to be able to unveil it and show it and have a video to drop and everything. But we've talked to them and they're not ready to have it drop on the Amazon store yet because of, again, issues with, availability, which is, again, everything you have. But I'll show you this. Ooh. I've got it in my hand right now. And that's the name. The M1 Pro BOBOVR. And I've got this little tiny guy, BOBOVR. So we got 2 boxes of something from Bobo.
Can't show you yet.
Can't show you yet. I wanted to. I want to be able to show you. I can tell you this. I can tell you this. These guys do this every time where I'm like, this is so good. They can't beat this, right? And then they come out and Ray is like, hey, try this. I'm sending you something. And I'm like, okay, what's this now? I get it in the mail, and I'm like,
Yeah.
holy crap, dude! How do you guys
Yeah.
keep doing this? It's like they're so freaking smart, man.
He sent me pictures and he's like, I'm mailing you all this stuff to check out. And I look and I'm like, dude. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm completely excited. I'm more excited about this than I was the M2 Pro, and I was like over the moon over the M2 Pro. And I'm more excited over this than I am the M2 Pro. Put it that way, guys. It's free.
Yeah, so if you're looking at buying a Bobo head strap, I'd wait a week.
Yeah, wait till if you're looking to buy any kind of Bobo stuff. It's okay though if you did, Todd, because
don't wreck anything.
But you could because you could do
it's
it if
not
you
the
wanted
end of the
to.
world if you do. Yeah.
If you did buy it, it's not the end of the world because you got this little guy right here.
Yeah.
You get this little guy. It's like gold. Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. We'll have videos coming. We have all kinds of stuff planned. I think I really would prefer Todd to do it, but I think I'm going to end up having to do it. I'll do my best to do.
Mine hasn't arrived. It's still in transit, so
yeah,
it
and
doesn't get here tomorrow.
Yeah, and he's leaving. So, but as soon as I'm available to do it, I will have a video out immediately, and I'll drop it to you guys right away.
You go, girl.
Hell yeah. Cool. All right, yeah, I hate teasing like that too. But let's give away some stuff, Todd, because we got a couple things we just got to give away. We're gonna do wheel right after this, and we're gonna just give away as much stuff we can here because we got a couple things. Because we have, do you want to give away that thing from your buddy this week too? You want to do that, or do you want to weigh on that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so guys, listen to this. Todd's buddy got an extra M2 Pro. So he was very lucky enough to get an M2 Pro. And
he won an M2 Pro in the Thanksgiving, somewhere around Thanksgiving.
Right.
And everybody knows though they took forever to get shipped out. Bobo had all kinds of problems with Amazon.
Yep.
They took forever. So I contacted Bobo on his behalf and said, hey, he's asking for an update. And they're like, oh, we don't have him on our list. So I was like, oh, well, we got to fix that.
Yeah, get him on the list, man. He won. Yeah.
So they got him on the list and they sent him 2.
So we got an extra freaking M2 Pro, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is how
he
cool
doesn't know anybody that has a Quest.
Yeah.
He knows nobody but me. And he lives in Florida and I live in Canada. So
yeah. And this is how cool these two guys are. Not just one guy. This is how cool these two guys are. Because they hooked up together and he said, Todd, give this away to the community. I have an extra one. I can't do anything with it. Give it away to somebody in the community. And Todd's like, you know what? Do that, and I'll pay for the shipping. So we're going to ship it from this guy that Todd knows in Florida. We'll ship it to wherever you are, and Todd's going to pay for the shipping. How freaking great is that? Two great guys. Thank you.
No worries.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So let's draw for that.
Let's do that one first. This is good, guys. This is for a freaking impromptu M2 Pro, man. With battery.
We're at 46 people.
Hell yeah, give me 4 more people. 4 more people, guys. We got long. We're gonna get this quick, man, because we got Zenith time, and I basically was up 24 hours straight yesterday. 26 hours straight.
All right, here we go. So this is for a impromptu BOBOVR M2 Pro from Steve from Facebook.
Yeah. Guys, anybody who wins this that already has an M2 Pro, there's really nothing we can do. You know what I mean? So if you win it and you're like, oh, I already have one. Again,
we're drawing again.
Do but redraw again. Sorry. It's not like a game where I can give you another game. So if you already have it, unless you have somebody you want to give it to, you can completely do that. But if you haven't, you have nobody to give it to, let us know. We'll give it to somebody else. Oh, is it the Sept? Andre Morales. Oh. Diane! That wheel just keeps going, man. It's so funny. Diane Jackson. Congratulations, Diane Jackson. That's awesome. I love me some Diane Jackson. She is awesome, by the way. She's such a good person. And she's been really super supportive of this community and everything.
Yeah, so congratulations to you. Send me a message on Facebook.
Yeah. I was just gonna make sure. Did she win one already? No, she didn't. She did not.
Just writing
Yeah,
it down so I don't
congratulations,
forget.
Diane. Yeah, please, yeah. Congratulations, Diane. That's awesome. I was just checking out to see if in our communications back and forth, I think she might have won an Albika strap, actually. So this would definitely be an upgrade from the Albika. The Albika is a great strap. It's a great elite strap, but no battery. So this is a heck of an upgrade. Tasselhoff says he knows what the M1 is. You think you know, but you don't know.
You think you know, you know.
You think you know, but you don't know. You don't know.
All right, so what else we got to give away?
If you think you know what the M1 is, what do you think this little guy is?
Right?
Because you ain't fitting no M1, you ain't fitting no head strap in here.
Nope.
And this goes with the other package. No, it doesn't go with it, but it's sold separately, but it can be used with it if you need to. I love teasing people. All right, so let's see. Let's move on to congratulations, Diane Jackson. You're awesome. I hope you love this thing. Message Todd, and he'll get this taken care of while he's on vacation because he's got nothing else to do. No, I'm just kidding. As soon as he gets back, I'm sure he'll get this straightened out or sometime in between. Yeah. Okay, what do we got left to give away? We got to give away. Let's give away the Golf Plus game.
Okay.
So, guys, this is for Golf Plus. Currently, I think it's $20, man, right now. If you're buying it, it's full price right now. It's not on sale in any way. It's a $19.99 game. If you want to play a full 18 holes of golf, if you want to play Top Golf, if you want to play a pitch and putt, if you want to play a mini golf, if you want to go in there and watch freaking YouTube in a cool room, you can do that.
Yeah, it's cool. I like Top Golf.
Kyle Kitchen, because it is not a battery for the M1 Pro.
It is not.
It is not a battery in that small box. It is not. Good guess.
So this is for Golf Plus.
Beagle Guy says, "What's in the box?" What's in the box? I love that movie. Golf Plus. Man, I love seeing that wheel all big.
You know who else likes a big wheel?
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey loves a big wheel. That is true. Oh man, I can't even. I have to wait till this wheel stops because I always think it's going to stop on one person, and then it goes to.
I know, right? Oh, I could go
goes to Troy. Dickel or Troy. Troy Gillis. Oh, Dickel, you were so close. Hey, congratulations, Troy. Good man. Mash says, I think I know, or Mepper says, Mash, I think I know, but I won't spoil it for others. I want the little box. You might need the little box, Mepper. I don't know, but you might need it.
Congrats, Troy, for winning Golf Plus.
Yeah, congratulations, Troy. That's awesome, man. Great game. And guess what? If you want to get in and play some golf, me and Todd want to get in there and play golf at any time. So 4 people can go in. We can play 18 holes of golf and have a freaking ball. And we can go use the MrTass or the Pro Grip or whatever, and we'll get in there and play.
For sure.
Felipe says his name was so close. I know it was. Look at it. It actually almost ended on his name at one point.
Oh yeah, it almost
So
did. Yeah.
close. So close. All right. So yeah, Troy, just message me on Messenger later just to remind me, and I will get your key. Probably not tonight, but I'll get to you tomorrow. Just because I'm going to go into Zenith, and then at some point I have to sleep. I gotta sleep. Todd, what else do we got left? We have Anshar Wars 2. Let's give away a copy of Anshar Wars 2. Another phenomenal game, dude. It's such a good game. Which they have multiplayer in that game, and I really want to go in and play that because Deeg has it, and she's loving some Anshar Wars 2, and she was like, we need to go into the multiplayer. And I'm like, I never did the multiplayer because I basically did the review and I did a lot of the single player, and you didn't do it at all. You have the game, and you still haven't even played it yet. Because as I was doing Anshar Wars, you were doing the review and the playthrough of David for a video.
Yep.
So, which is a very similar game, but yeah, again, we need to go in and do that and do some. So Anshar Wars 2, let's go, guys. This is I love this. This is like speed giveaways. This is amazing.
Who is it gonna be?
Oh, Krista?
I think so.
Ooh, Krista Lee. I love that one. Tell me you can't sit there and just bop your head when you're hearing that little
Right.
Mario. I find myself just doing this. I can't stop.
The best song.
It is so good, right? It's so good. Congratulations, Crystal Lee. This is an amazing game, and guess what? You can come in and play with us because it's multiplayer. So when we're all getting in there and play, you are in, Crystal Lee. Congratulations. What do we got left, Todd? That's all the games, right? Oh, we're gonna give Audio Trip away to somebody else.
Yeah, right.
Because Chris already has it. So let's give Audio Trip away to another lucky winner. And then we can give the t-shirt unless we get 5 more people in here before we go. And then we'll give a hoodie.
Yep. All right, just waiting for D. Okay, there we go.
Let's go. Audio Trip. I can't wait to try this one, man. I've been so busy. I've been sitting there in my library. I know,
Wrong
right?
button. I just want to play.
Mario?
Yeah.
I want to play Mario in VR, bro. Nintendo, where are you?
Like Moss.
Where are you, Nintendo? Why are you not in VR?
Yeah.
Members like, this is a long, long show tonight. Trust me. I know, man. I know.
Sorry, bro.
Chatty.
Chatty's
Awesome.
from YouTube.
Yeah. Congratulations, Chatty. That's awesome, man. Another great person. Radio Runt and Tass are in the tavern awaiting whoever wants to get in there. D says Mepper was so close. Lisa Dormant was so close. There was a lot of people close there, man.
Yeah.
Congrats, Chatty. Congrats. That's awesome. Chatty, just message me either on YouTube or you can get me on YouTube, but you can get me on Facebook. You can get me at Eric Masher on Facebook. And if you can't get me there, you can get me on YouTube, or you can get me. You can email me at mashdaddycool at gmail.com. Mashdaddycool at gmail.com. A shirt? Is that what we got left? A shirt. Let's give a shirt away, Todd.
All right.
So guys, we have a Q2C marketplace store. Okay, so it's the Q2C marketplace. You guys can go and you can take a look there. We have all types of merchandise. We have Q2C VR gamer merchandise. We have the logo that you see Todd wearing right there, which is our Q2C logo, the big one. You can see that there. We have ones that just have the Q2 and the C and say VR gamer on them. We have beanbag chairs. We have shirts. We have jackets. We have pillows. We have hats. We have stickers. We have ones that just say VR gamer. If you just want something that just says VR gamer on it, we've got yoga pants. We got jogging pants. We got like knit hats,
stickers, toques.
Oh my god, look at all that good stuff.
You name it, we got it.
Barabo has that shirt right there. That's like the split shirt. Yeah, he's got that one right there. That's got the big Q2C.
I haven't seen a picture of him in there.
I know, Barabo. Actually, I did see a picture. I think his wife was wearing it as like a night shirt.
I think you're right. Yeah,
which looked pretty cool too. So yeah. You can do it a lot of different ways. I know somebody who had the flip flops, but we don't talk about him anymore. No, we don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about. If you have kids, you know what I was just saying there. You know about Bruno.
Look who's this guy right there.
Hey, look at that guy. Nice hat,
Benny Lee.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
So yeah, so let's give away a t-shirt. You guys can choose any color anywhere in the world. I will ship you a t-shirt. And you can go in and pick what you want. I don't care what design you want. I'll put whatever you want.
Yeah, we can change the design to whatever. If you don't see what you want on a t-shirt, I'll put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Dee, do you have the Wheel of Death ready? Queen of the Wheel?
Looks good. All right, last time. This is for a t-shirt. Last wheel of the day.
Yeah. And it's cold outside, so if you want to do a long sleeve, I'll do a long sleeve t-shirt as well. So if you don't want a t-shirt, you'd rather do a long sleeve t-shirt, I'll do that too. Kyle Kitchen says he has to watch that movie every day until my 3-year-old goes to bed. My daughter is 7 and she absolutely is in love with that movie, dude. She's probably seen it 10 times.
Cantica or whatever.
Oh my god, Rattlehead, you were so close, man. Oh my god. Person, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Person is good person who hangs out in a lot of different chats. They are very involved over in Virtual Strangers and a lot of the different podcasts actually all over the place. So congratulations, person. I think we are already friends in Discord. So that's probably your best bet to get me. Just message me in Discord, either in the Virtual Strangers Discord or the Q2C VR Gamer Discord, and or Q2C Community Discord. And we will got so many names, Todd, stuff to keep up with. But yeah, just message me and I'll just need you to go there to the marketplace page that you see, pick out your color, pick out your size, pick out your design, and I will ship you a shirt. That's awesome. Todd, I'm exhausted, man. What do we do? Is that everything? Dude, I just want to say I absolutely love that you did that picture. Thank you for doing that. It's so cool, man. That's so cool. I love it, man. I love it. I love that you and my wife went behind my back too to do it. I mean, that's too funny.
Yeah, I have lots of ideas for those two characters. So
they look too good, man. I love you with the kickback pose, and yeah. I need to go back and watch myself now laugh through my whole opening. Because
did you notice all the paper you're holding?
No, I didn't even notice. I just noticed the Quest 2 between us just now too. Oh my god!
I got a laptop. You got a pile of papers.
I love it. Oh my god, that is too funny. I can't believe you did that. That looks so good too. They look right.
Doesn't it look good?
Mine looks way more handsome than I am.
It took like 3 iterations of going back and forth with the guy, but
oh my god, that is hysterical. Good job. I gotta laugh with my wife now because she's known. How long has it been doing this?
3 weeks maybe.
Have you really? Oh my god! Wow. Oh, it's hysterical. I absolutely love it. Yeah, what did Tex say? Tex said something that lands on me, I buy Tarkov. Oh, really? That's that what he said?
Oh, yeah. Too bad.
Yeah. Todd, I think that's everything we have to give away, right?
I think that's all that's on my list. Yep.
I will. I'll just remind you guys again. Come see us every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Thursday. For the Q2C VR Gamer live talk show. Please tell your friends about us. We're trying to build as many people in this community as we can. We are building very, very quickly, guys. It's incredible. The YouTube channel just hit 1,300 people. We just hit 1,200 last week. We're gaining about 100 people a week into the YouTube channel. The videos are doing extremely well. I just want to say thank you to everybody that supports us. Thank you to all of our patrons. The list, I can't even think off the top of my head now real quick. Troy Gillis and Denise Detlaf and Chris Lebrecki and Felipe
MrTass,
yeah,
Orlin Hooper, Alex
Kubukawa. Yep, that's Kubukawa.
Pablo Rattlehead.
Rattlehead, who just almost won. That was so close, Rattlehead. But yeah, thank you to all the patrons, and you'll see all their names here on our outro anyway. But thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. If you do want to join our Patreon, please give us a shot. For as little as $1.99 a month, guys, you can be part of the Patreon. You can, if you move up to the next couple levels, you can actually you can get our show notes, which I'm going to put into the Patreon. The show notes that we currently have right now, I'll probably put them in tonight. I just didn't get a chance to put them in before the show tonight, but I'll put them in tonight so everybody can see them. And then you'll see the early ones next week as soon as we get them done, the same day we get them done. And then you can come and hang out with us, and you can actually be part of the show building, and
prep.
Show prep and kind of like shape the show on how what topics we're going to talk about and how we do things. If you want to have a vote in that, if you want to have a voice in that, you're welcome to come in and do that with us. We're going to do it between every Monday and Tuesday before the show. At some point, we'll get into either Discord or we'll get into the restream here and we'll do it live. But anybody who is level 3 or 4 is welcome to come and do that with us. And if you're tier level 1 and 2, you still get a lot of great stuff. You get your name on everything, and we appreciate the help. And it's definitely going to be helpful to us. If I want to give a Zenith key away next week, the Patreon is going to help do that. It's impossible for us to do all these things out of our pockets because we're not millionaires and we have full-time jobs. And
our wives will kill us.
Yeah, absolutely. Every time my wife's like, "You're giving away another what? How many Zenith keys did you give away last week?"
How many hoodies have you given away?
Well, yeah, it's all worth it. They're all good people. It's all good people. We're all building towards a focus, and we want to make sure that we have great stuff to give away, and we want to give away more stuff. So the more people that can help out in a small way, the better. Maybe we'll do some hardware giveaway. soon in some product giveaways. And again, if you're tier 4 in that Patreon, we're going to give away some of this stuff. And tier 4 patron, this might be yours. Tier 4 patron, we might be able to do something with this just for the patrons coming down the road soon.
Yeah.
But awesome, cool stuff.
All right.
Todd, fantastic show. Thanks for being here with me. Have a great vacation. Enjoy yourself. Don't think about the show. Don't think about the group, but make sure you're there for every time I need to talk to you.
Right.
Because I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's going to be, you guys got to tune in next
figure
week.
it out.
Guys, tune in next week and the week after just to see what kind of shit show this is going to be. With me trying to run the board and with me trying to, to keep on track with whatever I'm talking about. And I'm trying to like do all the stuff that Todd does.
How about new?
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm going to try and figure out some way to rope D in to doing some of this producing, because if she can do it, I don't know. I'm going to try and rope her into it. If she can, if her laptop can handle it, we got to figure something out, because it's going to be a shit show.
We'll have to run a trial.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. So we're going to be in Zenith probably. What do you think, Todd? 20 minutes?
15 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah.
15, 20 minutes. Radio Runt and Mr. Tasselhoff are already in Brim's Tavern in Zenith. Go there, hang out with them for 15 minutes. We're going to be right there, guys. I got to use the bathroom. You know what I mean? You got to give me a little bit of time. I got to go use the bathroom. I got to go refill my drink. I'm going to put my headset on. We're going to go into Zenith for probably like another 6, 7, 8 hours. Who knows, right, Todd? All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Not Todd. Have a good vacation. Peace, guys.
Yes.
See ya.
Have a good night, guys.
Be good.